only media that have been consistent speaking against the bad government and for the purpose for reformers. Niger what yo. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. The only media that have been speaking. No more bad government. The voice of the voiceless. No more bad government. No more bad for the poor. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what be here? No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. In Nigeria. No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. The only media. No more bad government. The number one media in Nigeria. No more bad government. That have been speaking against government. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what you? The voice of the voiceless. The voice of the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Niger what the voice for the voiceless. Niger watch media. The only media that have been speaking against bad government. Being consistency since 1944. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Umuwame. Voice for the voiceless. Umuwame. Voice for the voiceless. 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 Niger watch you. We have been seeing all you guys have been doing.
Right. Okay, guys. That was a wonderful one from Arnold. I'm very, very pleased, seeing a white man taking full responsibility of what we should be doing, and he's doing it for us. I don't know what you guys think of that. This man have done a lot. Yes. In fact, in his time, he's an elderly man. It's not a young man. He's doing all this to see a better Nigeria in his time. Mm-hmm. What about me, a young man, talking here? This man is not an Igbo man now, a Yoruba man, or Hausa, or a Edo man. Mm-hmm. He's doing everything possible to see how this country can be better. Some of you tribal bigots, you'll be fighting left to right over your dead body. You will never want Nigeria to be better because you want your village man to be in power. Look where we are today. I actually went to cover up. I posted it on our media, and an explosion that happened early this morning around 3 a.m. somewhere in Ajas and Gotedo Lekki Ekpe Expressway. Do you know that the fire service, the whole incident happened around 3 or 3 something? According to the reporters there, the eyewitness there, they told us that this fire service came about 5:30 a.m. About almost 3 hours when people have died. I got there. I recorded scores. Human being was still burning. And the time when me reached there, my people, the time when me reached there was around that kind of night. Before I drive all the way from my own area to there, was around that kind of 9:30, 10 a.m. this morning. Human
Mr. Ellis.
Yes, sir.
You mean today? This one happened today in Lagos?
Yes, now. I posted it. Human being head, they dead, they born. Okay, let me play the video for you guys to see.
Wow.
The incident that happened last night is terrible.
Thank you.
Very, very, very terrible. At Aja.
You are not looking where you are going. You are not looking where you are going. Calm down. You can go now. Thank you, sir. It's crazy, man. God bless you, sir. God will bless you. Thank you very much. Okay, hold on. They should come. It's okay, calm down, don't worry, you are fine. You will see from the front. Somebody, yes, and the other side, yeah. Yeah. Okay, as you all can see, this is where we find ourselves right now in this country. A lot, excuse me, always look, okay, please. It's crazy, right? Okay, you can see a lot that happens here, you know. Okay, let me see if I can cover more. Okay, you can see what. Okay, I was using, someone asked how was I able to record it and all that. I was using a metal glass, so nobody knew I was recording, but I have to tell the police officers that I'm recording. So I was using a metal glass to record here. So watch. Happened. I think, is that human being there? Hold on. Where's the head? I can't. Oh, Jesus Christ! At this time, I was shocked. I can't. Oh, I was shocked to see a human skull burnt alive. I was shocked. What kind of country is this, God? How did we get here? How did we allow this to happen? Jesus This Christ. Is hard to take. Very, very hard to take. I guess you can see that, right? I couldn't zoom it more than that because of YouTube rules. You see this place now, human head, you see, so it was still burning. Look at it there. Human head. This is crazy. Actually burned live. That head there is a human being. Yes, you can see somebody actually burned live. That head there is a human being. Yes, you can see a human head. You can see somebody burnt alive right there. Can you see that? A human head. You can see somebody burnt alive right there. Can you see that? Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Somebody actually died there. Sorry, how are you doing, sir? Yeah, I was told, because information reaching me this morning, I'm seeing Elvis. Now, somebody died, burnt alive there. I'm sorry, I'm recording you. I'm an investigative journalist, and you guys are doing a wonderful job, all right? Somebody actually died in this explosion yesterday. Yeah. That's hurtful. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I have two police officers that are doing their diligent job here right now. They are controlling the traffic and they are doing excellently well. So, the unfortunate situation that we find ourselves is, okay, where is it going? Are you going here? Sorry, sir. It's a situation that we find ourselves right now. We are not sure how we. Thank you very much, sir. You guys are doing well. God bless you. So you affected this building as well. can see multi-billionaire houses burnt down because of this. It is terrible. Very, very terrible. This actually happened at 3 a.m. in the morning, and there's no firefighter that was on ground till like 5:30, 6 a.m. this morning, after a lot have happened. It's really, really terrible. This is the country where we find ourselves currently.
Because I want criminal here.
So this was actually affecting one house to another. Then it crossed over to another side. There's a total filling station at the other side of the road, and the fire started from there again. Listen, guys, a lot was damaged, a lot were lost, life were taken, human score were visible. In fact, this is where we find ourselves. And 2027 is around the corner. We are still seeing tribal bigots campaigning for satanism. Very unfortunate. Very, very, very unfortunate. You know, in this country, no emergency service is being prioritized. Hazard everywhere. Human lives are not a priority in Nigeria. Yes, look at the time that the firefighter came in. I understand that corruption is in every sector in Nigeria. Yeah, if you are blaming the firefighters, you have to start your blame from the top organ of firefighters, not the workers, because they only follow instruction to do whatever they needs to do. This is the situation where we find ourselves, my people. It's not working. The country is not working, and I find it very, very strange that some people are not accepting this, that the country is not working. And the sad part of it is that some will argue by saying or embracing comparison that fire do happen in another country, developed countries, but they will fail to understand and accept that if it happened in a developed country, within 5 to 7 minutes, emergency service is already on ground. But they will never say that. They are very good in comparing with a developed country. A lot are gullible, and that is why we find ourselves where we are today. Until we come together to speak truth to power, it will be difficult for Nigeria to be a better country in our time.
So that was what I covered today, my people.
Travis, thank you. That's good. That was a good one. Broadcast work.
Thank you, sir.
Oh my gosh. Oh my God.
Now, so we find ourselves, although some people are saying otherwise, that how the explosion happened and all that, blah, blah, blah. Some are insinuating different things that I don't want to say with my mouth here. I don't know how it happens, but it happens. And people died. Buildings were burnt down. Unfortunately, I'm not sure that the Lagos government or Lagos state government have addressed it till now, because they think there's no need. Maybe when dozens of people died, maybe now go address them. Listen, we're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere.
You said buildings also burnt down.
Yes. Buildings were burning from one building to another. One building to another. Not be smart, One building to another. One building to another.
That is Ajah there. Shongo Tedo there. And there is
Yes.
no that fire service truck that I see there. Not just empty fire service. No water.
And
no
only one. Now only one even come. Only one.
That
They
one
were
are empty
tired.
now. I saw it now. That one are empty fire service truck now.
It's terrible, man. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate every one of you. Thanks for your time with us. And God bless you now. Now you guys know why we are here every day, speaking truth to power. And I actually went to cover that myself this morning as well. You know, we are not cowards. We try to do what we can, you know, to see how Nigeria can be better in our time. You know, I wish I have more power than this. I would do more. But in case some of you don't understand what Arnold was saying, yes, Arnold was speaking in riddles, and he was talking. He was addressing some of the questions as a roundabout. But I was able to understand where it was coming from. For example, when he was thrown and asked the question of 2027, he went on by saying, or for example, asking him, when Mr. Jonathan asked him about Donald Trump and all that, he went on by saying, what about if Donald Trump is not alive anymore tomorrow? Or is not in power anymore tomorrow? Or anything. Do you know what that means? It means that Arnold was telling Nigerians that una too mumusha when una go wake up to take your country back. Yes, that was a clear message he was sending there. But you don't want to be indicted. Now he mentioned that thing 3 times. When Mr. Jonathan asked him about Trump, Mr. Alabo asked him about Trump, he went on by saying it continuously. You know, what about Trump is not there tomorrow? What about? It means una mumu never still reach. Take your country back if you can. That's what he was saying. Simple as a B. It was very, very clear. Very clear. I never wanted to go into it or ask him more questions on that because I already got him. I know where he was coming from.
Mr. Elvis.
Yes, ma'am.
Good evening. He even added again that freedom is not free. He added that word.
He said that. He said that. It shows that we are not ready. We are not ready. So maybe we were waiting for him to say, oh, don't worry. Trump will come and help you. Trump will come. Now he can't respond to Mr. Jonathan.
And start bombing Nigeria.
Exactly. Now he can respond to Mr. Jonathan and say, what about if Trump is no longer there? So does it mean without Trump, you cannot help yourself? Quarena. I don't know the one we did. Then we also went on. Mr. Alabo asked him, do you think 2027 is already ringed? He said, definitely. It has been ringed. Hey, if we talk for here, maybe one day, some of us go carry the tip for head. Listen, guys, listen. With the things that I'm seeing, I'm on ground. It will be difficult to remove Tinubu if you want to do that through the ballot. It will be difficult. How? Tell me how. People come out and vote. Everybody go and vote. Go and vote. What's the end after voting? Where is the result going? Who is going to count it? Who? It will be difficult. If case don't take it, if Nigerians refuse to wake up, Tinubu will not only rule or win 2027, Tinubu will rule Nigeria for the next 50 years. Yes, you're asking me now. Oh no, how Tinubu day? Where you go rule for 50 years? That is where you are getting everything wrong. You don't understand how these things can be seen or foreseen. Tinubu is fixing people left to right that will place their loyalty probably forever, even after he leaves this world. I don't know. What could have they fought on our hands? They press blow, they drink 3310. I don't know the one on a day. We are in two lobo. Now we didn't. So now we don't enter. Now joke. We don't enter one chance. There's no hope. Especially within the way Nigerians are speaking or acting. A country where midday we're suffering, don't tie all of their neck. Nobody is complaining. Do you know that on that ground where I was recording today, people were still saying Jagaban. Are you aware? We're not hearing for that camera. I'll be on my plan back. We're not hearing.
That's true.
So, you heard, right?
Yeah.
People were saying Jagaban. They were singing Tinubu's praises there. Because I know say if I carry camera for hand, if I be another wahala. So I have to use my metal glass. I have different kind of cameras. I have earring camera. I'll put my earring for my ear. It's recording. I have button camera. My t-shirt button recording. I know these things. I know how it works. If you say I carry phone, say my whole hand, I dey record. Hey, whoa. All
The
these cyber big
the police will not even be as friendly as that with you.
Exactly. Exactly. Listen, guys. We're in Tulobo. Now we did. I appreciate every one of you, my people. I'd like us to move on straight away. I have another topic that I want to present. But before that, I'd like to appreciate every one of you that super chatted me while the interview were going. Madam Regina, thank you very much, for all that you do. I'm always grateful. Thank you, Mr. Joseph Oji. Thank you very much for all that you do. I'm very, very grateful, sir. Thank you very much, Saddam. Thank you. I'm very, very grateful. I can see many of you were writing message. Mr. Arnold, America says he continue to destabilize and all that. Question, unfortunately, we can't show all questions. He told me that I have a limited time. In fact, the time he gave to me, Mr. Jonathan Dragon passed that time. Thank you very much, Matthew Edosova, for the super chat. Thank you very much, sir. Yes, I randomly pick your question, and then I got a benefit for that. Thank you very much. I'm very, very grateful. God bless you. May your pocket never run dry. You all that is supporting us here. But meanwhile, remember we have a contribution that is currently going on. Please, as I take this announcement, nobody supported since the closure yesterday of the broadcast. But meanwhile, I have a total record there that we've raised so far: 6,289,323 naira. Right? I'm right. So that's what we have there. Please do your part so that we can conclude on this and move on. Running a broadcast right now from Nigeria is not cheap at all. It's not cheap. I really want you to do your part. In fact, somebody actually did a video today, because when I told you guys we're using 50,000 naira per day, some people might think that, oh, maybe we don't know what we are saying, until I saw somebody cried out that he bought 60,000 naira on the same 25 liters. Watch this. Hold on, let me quickly, I think I have so many things on the panel. Let me remove one so that I can bring this in. Okay, I've taken one out. Okay, I think this one can penetrate now. Okay, watch this video quickly.
All of una when they clap and follow APC government, see a fuel 62,000 how they buy this fuel. All of una when they clap and follow APC government, 62,000 how they buy this fuel. During good luck.
The 25 liter not full, 62,000 9 days size, so but it not full, right? If he full, how much it be?
This fuel not pass 11,000 or 7,000 naira. Una they clap and follow APC government. Mona not worry. Vote the APC. When suffer come, and me and you go take am. Support Tinubu government, put her for head. City boy, carry her for head. When the suffer come, and me and you go take am. Where you for feedback, I go feedback. Because I know they do video, they tell you say no to bad government. APC government, they don't mean well for us. They don't mean well for me and you. You say I don't know what they talk. But 62,000 naira, just they play.
Now you see what we pass through every day to run a broadcast here.
It will just blow that 62,000 in few hours. It don't go.
Yes, Mr. Jonathan, this is what I pass through here every day. This will not be every two days, every single day. The reason why I even they say 50,000 naira, because I know after broadcast, we still remain small fuel. Then the next day I buy another one, still remains small. So at least let's say 50,000 or 50,000 daily. If we are finishing the whole this thing, it's about 70,000 naira per day.
Wow. Your transparency is, you see, when I ask Mr. Arnold about his work that he's doing in Nigeria, and I link him to you, see, if someone like myself want to do anything, to support his work, I want to make sure that it is using a channel in Nigeria that is trustworthy, that is transparent, not the one that, Nigeria now, you will give them money to do work. 70% of that money go enter their pockets.
Exactly.
Now only 30%. Now you can go.
And you will fall in trouble. You will fall in trouble if you ask them question, how did they manage the money?
Then
they will get angry. They will just get angry for nothing. For the money where you spend, though, you ask them, say how many block you buy, how you take do, and you go, you're the best. All these questions you're asking me now, it now looks like you don't trust me. Me, I don't understand. Bro, now me spend money. I want to know.
When you don't hear that kind of comment, you don't know, say the person, just run away as fast as you can.
No, it's crazy. It's crazy. But meanwhile, I appreciate every one of you right there, my people. Please do your part. At least let us have 1 to 10 or 1 to 5 announcements today. Because it's been quiet since yesterday. We've crossed the middle already. Please, let's take this. We can't continue to be spending excessively every day just to run this broadcast. Please, so that we can sort out the permanent solution on this.
But meanwhile, wait, I'm still finding it difficult to comprehend. Does it mean that, forget about the broadcast now, let's leave the broadcast, let's leave what we're doing on social media, everything. Does it mean that Nigerians don't have light now? As in, even
no light, Mr. Jonathan, man, go outside. Day error. As we all they speak, they know they give us. Let me go outside. May you hear, man, go outside.
What is going on? What is going on?
I dey outside. Now outside I dey so. Can you hear? Mr. Jonathan, you hearing?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, now outside I dey so. Outside. Outside. You see? Outside. Everywhere generator don't tear our head. Generator don't tear our head. No, it not there error. It not there. Mr. Jonathan, I be man talking for Swahili. No light at all.
It's like, like we know, because let me tell you, since I was born, since we know that there has been issue of light.
Issue of light, exactly. But me never see this one before. Yes.
It has never been like this before.
I never seen it like this before all my life. You are right. We know Nigeria not get light right from time, but at least they'll give you 3 hours on, maybe 3 hours off, or 2 hours on, 7 hours off. Day.
Sometimes, even light no go there for 2 days, 3 days. This one will come be perpetual darkness. Where I don't understand though.
Now we update, so your day. So I really do hope we survive this. I don't know how though, but still. Ladies and gentlemen, please do your part. Let's embrace the permanent solution on this to run our media. To be honest, I've been spending heavily to make sure that we run this broadcast every day. It's very, very expensive. And it not going to make sense, say, money will they raise for a permanent solution. I can't go to take for inside, they buy petrol. I'm not that kind of person. And then I can't give you excuse. Say money will be 6.2 before, it's now 4.7 remail. You say, I take the 4.7, I say because they buy for advances. No. I don't do that. I'm not that kind of person. Please. But still, say, it's not easy to be buying this petrol daily. The more we delay to complete this, the more we continue to spend excessively to run the broadcast. Thank you very much. Mr. Jonathan, you wanted to say something quickly before I switch?
Yeah, it's okay. You can proceed.
Thank you. All right. My people, I want to move out of politics. Although this topic will still have everything to do with politics. For Delta States, there's a festival, a satanic festival, where they rape women. Man, say grape. If I say grape, you know what I use on me. That festival, it means say any woman where they see for street, they go cash them, they go naked them, they go carry an entire back of kiosk. Though you're doing there.
Broad daylight. Oh, I'm not going to play any of the videos here because YouTube not go alarm at all. When I see about 7 men that they take turns on the street on one particular girl where they cry, they were taking turns, and they say a festival, my people, festival. Now they call them. We are in trouble. We are in trouble. A festival. I don't know how we get here, my people. To be honest, I don't know how we take reach here. I was shocked.
Which town in Delta State is that?
Delta State, one, what they call them again? Ozoro. Man, put that for screaming. Ozoro Rape Festival. Now they call them Grape Festival. It's a festival that they celebrate the festival every year. A festival inside Nigeria, a Delta State that have governor. Grape Festival. Now that they call them. Listen to this first.
Lived in Warri, Delta State their entire life. I am qualified to speak on this. This rape culture happening in Ozoro has a name. It's called the Aluejo Festival of the Uruamudu people in Ozoro, Delta State. That's what it's called, the Aluejo Festival. Now, that Aluejo is a small part of the bigger Rraappee Festival. That Aluejo is celebrated by the Uruamudu people of Ozoro, while the Rraappee is celebrated by everybody in the entire Ozoro kingdom. Now, this festival is a major cultural, it's a celebratory festival for the Uruamudu people in Ozoro. It's supposed to reflect their history, their identity, and their communal pride. This festival is supposed to be them reaffirming their identity, their cultural identity. This festival is supposed to be them celebrating their legacy. Their legacy is closely tied to the legacy of a mighty warrior that came from Benin and started his legacy in Ozoro, Delta State. A mighty warrior called Opute came from Benin and started his legacy in Ozoro State, and that's what they're supposed to be celebrating. The festival is supposed to ensure cultural continuity. It's supposed to strengthen unity and peace between the people of Ozoro Kingdom. It's supposed to preserve the story of the people, to keep Ozoro's heritage alive through music and dance and celebration, masquerade performance. Am I lying? Delta people, am I lying? Is that not what the culture is about? Ozoro people, am I lying? Is that not what the culture is about? So I don't know how the men in Ozoro Kingdom decided to take that festival and use it to excuse their degeneracy. Later, women will come on this internet to say, men ruin everything. Una go they shout, una go they tear clothes. A festival that is supposed to be, that started with good intention to strengthen communal ties between the different people of Ozoro Kingdom. Men decided to take the festival and use it to justify sexual assault of women. When they see something, so many people in this country do not know about the Ozoro people. And this thing that is going on online is their first interaction with the Ozoro Kingdom. Rape, sexual assaults. That's their first interaction. 5 years later, 5 years after this whole thing, a one street interviewer will be asking women, would you date a man from Ozoro? And those women will be saying, God forbid, una go they shout saying tribalism. Meanwhile, this is people's first interaction with your culture. The men of your culture, using your culture and your tradition and your festival as an excuse for them to sexually assault women. Because you have raised men who do not see women as their equals. They do not see women as human beings that are equal to them. They are forgetting that the culture is alive because of the people. It is the people that breathe life into whatever culture you have. Without people doing the culture, that culture is useless and nothing. It is people that give life to your culture. It is people that will sing the language of your culture. It is people that will dance to the beats, the drums of your culture. It is people that will wear the clothes of your culture. It is people that will do all those things. Yet you have refused to acknowledge women as a core part of the people. Are women not people? So why do you sit back and allow the men and watch as the men sexually assault the women of your culture? This culture is supposed to celebrate cultural continuity. That you guys are coming from a long line of strong people. But those women you have sexually assaulted, those girls you have sexually assaulted, they will become mothers tomorrow. And do you think that these women will allow their children to come and join you in your festival when their children are alive? Little by little, you are eroding your culture because you have allowed the degeneracy of the men in your community to continue. You are eroding your culture that is supposed to be about continuity. You are eroding it because you have sat back and trained men that they can do anything and not face any repercussion. Now, those women they've sexually assaulted, they will become mothers. You think that they will allow their children to come and celebrate this culture with you, this festival with you? A culture that already has a name. People around the nation are now calling it rape culture. Aloejo culture. Rraappee festival. Aloejo festival. They are now calling it rape festival. Because their first interaction with your culture was rape. Men raping women. Men sexually assaulting women. Because you have raised men that they've refused to see women as human beings that are equal to them. They have refused to learn that you cannot just do an evil thing without getting repercussions. You will get repercussions. Is that the culture that the Ozoro people are doing now? Because I have read about the history of Ozoro people. And I know historically, they do not play when it comes to punishing crimes. When it comes to punishing crimes, Ozoro people, they know they play. Or is it that you do not see a crime that is committed against a woman as a crime worthy of punishment? If you continue like this and you refuse to acknowledge women as people, I don't know where all this one came from of, oh, women should not come outside. This is a culture that old and young are celebrating. They are celebrating community. They are celebrating, or are women not part of the community? I don't understand. I mean, I'm so confused. I don't get it. I don't understand. If you people are really serious about continuity of your lineage or continuity of your tradition and culture, you better stop this festival. Public apology. The entire community needs to undo what they have done. Because those women are the matrilineal lineage of your entire culture. Was it not a woman that gave birth to the strong warrior that you people celebrate today? But you people are sexually assaulting women on the streets. Those women will give birth to children, and you will expect that those women will allow their children to come to your festival to celebrate a rape festival. That's not how it works. And you will soon realize that as the years go by, if you do not address these issues of men's degeneracy in your tradition, fewer and fewer and fewer and fewer people will participate in your culture. Very few people will participate because nobody wants to be associated with a culture that is interested in such degeneracy, for fuck's sake. So many people in Nigeria, this is their first experience with your culture on the internet, where the men of your tradition, the men of your culture are raping women, sexually assaulting women, tearing women's shirts. And then they are justifying it by saying, we are celebrating this festival. Why should you be outside when we are celebrating this festival? Shebi, we
culture always against women? Why is society always against women? Why is the world always against women? Women this, women that, women are not supposed to do this, women. It is tiring. Get shy there, don't really suffer. But you get shy, they see. If you be woman, they born you be woman. Life they give you 1-0. They can't born you for Africa. Life they give you 2-0. God punish you. They can't born you for Nigeria. Life they give you 10-0. Because tell me why. The Ozoro rubbish will happen for Delta State. My state, Delta State. People call the talk now say it is not a festival for raping women. It's a festival that women are not supposed to come out. So what if a woman comes out? What is the repercussion? You rape them? Now human beings, they sit down. They form all this culture. Men, now they form them. Why women not supposed to come out? What's it be the problem? What's it be the problem? I watch video, my heart they skip. Like I can't even digest it. This they say you define Toto they decide. Shame on all of una. Shame on all of una. Shame. God punish all of una. I see teenagers, boys, useless boys. You get mind. They assault women because she come outside. So people are even defending. They say, but they are not supposed to come outside. Shut up your mouth. Shut up your mouth. Indeed, we are not angry enough. Indeed, we are not angry enough. In 2026, festival day, where we say if woman come outside, they'll assault them. They'll emotionally, psychologically, physically assault her. In 2026, in Delta State, God punish all of una. God punish all of una.
I swear to God, I am fucking speechless. I am like, I don't even know how to address this because it goes beyond anything humanity. How is there a tradition in Nigeria that allows men belittle their women in such a barbaric way? You know what the sad part is? When I saw this video first, when it came up, I didn't bother reading the caption. I just thought, oh, it was the normal banter, and I just scrolled past it. Till I saw the internet raving, and I'm like, what are they talking about? So I went back to look for the video, and seeing this and seeing multiple different clips of women being dragged, I'm like, how is this even possible? And apparently, allegedly, the authorities are claiming they don't know this tradition. Yet today, oh my God, I have never blocked so many people as much as today, because I could not believe that a lot of men were saying, but this is our tradition, but this is our tradition. And I'm like, wow. Oh, wow. You have mothers, you have sisters, you have girl children, and you think this is your rights? Because I can't even, under what circumstances does a tradition like this form? What were the laws? And we're in 2026, for God's sake, we should be a little bit more refined than this. Like, how is this even possible? Let's not even speak about the diseases that will be roaming around. How is this possible? How are you, as those men in the video, how are you comfortable doing this to people's children? How? See, I think I need to speak about this topic again tomorrow, because today I am in shock. I watched this guy's post. That's where I saw it. And look at this comment. It says, Oga, go sleep. I beg, no time for Nigeria where no gets their own tradition. Like, are you for real? A man, how are these the traditions we are proud of? Like, please let me understand it. Some other men came out to say that the women were warned, but because they want to prove strong head, they try themselves. Other ones, but they were warned. See, this is beyond. God will fire those people. This is inhumane to the women of that tribe. And my question is, what if I was a guest? What if I was just visiting that community and I had no idea, because this is the first time in history I have ever heard of this Rraappee festival. What if I just stumbled upon that town? This is what I would be subjected to? For real? And in their words, I would have deserved it, because after all, I'm strong-headed and I don't want to sit in my house. Like, are we serious? We're still doing this now? I am sorry. The government has to look into this. The local government chairmen, whatever it is, the police needs to look into this and arrest those individuals, because this is violating human rights, for the love of God. This can never stand. And for the first time, I'm even happy I'm seeing more men come out and speak about practices like this, because what the flying fuck, for real? You ever just hear a story that you just want to just sleep because you're so frustrated? I don't even know how to address this conversation. But in this, I'm sorry, like on a later date, we're going to speak about many other traditions that needs to be abolished immediately in Nigeria. We do a lot of evil things in the name of tradition. Like how? And when you watch videos like this, now you realize really like, wait, are we fighting a lost cause in this country? Because how can we be fighting the government, fighting other bandits, then we're still fighting our own people to protect their own women in your own city? These are women from your city, and you do this to them, and you have no shame. The videos I watched were literally heartbreaking. Like you know what? I literally have a migraine. I don't even know what to say on this topic. Like, it's so barbaric. It's so inhumane. Like, there's just no discussing this. You don't think of the trauma you've created for those young ladies. Even the ones that managed to get away from the rape. Like, just being in that environment, that culture. How many of the young girls actually knew that that culture existed? The only people who knew are you men. And you're okay with that. Your sisters could have been in that crowd and you're okay with that. As long as it's tradition, you're okay with that. Please, under what law, under what circumstance brought about this act? What are we doing? Like, every day I wake up and I say, you know what? We're moving forward today. Today is going to be a better day. We're speaking out. Where do we start from for when you animals come up with things like this? Like, where do we start from? Where do we start fixing the system at this point? Because if we're not fighting the leaders, we're fighting bandits. If we're not fighting bandits, now we have to fight tradition. Tradition. Acting like fucking animals in the name of tradition. Like, what are we doing, honestly? Who are we supposed to blame for this one now?
Come on. Didn't sleep well last night. Woke up really early. Thoughts going through my head. You all saw the video. Let me read something to you. This was the statement first released by Chief Berkeley Asiafa, President General Ozoro Kingdom, and also by Prince Obaru Egwari, Secretary General Ozoro Kingdom. Parts of the statement read that the Alue-Do festival is traditionally regarded as a festival of fertility. It is widely believed to be a cultural practice that brings blessings of children to individuals or couples experiencing difficulty in childbirth. As part of this long-standing tradition, certain symbolic practices are observed, including, listen, the act of playfully dragging and pouring sand on married individuals who are yet to have children, as a cultural expression believed to invoke fertility. Playfully dragging, pouring sand. It is the women. First week of March was International Women's Day. Theme for this year was Give to Gain. As usual, the posters and everything. But the young men and the older men, because they were there, of Ozoro Kingdom decided to give their hands to gain access forcefully to women's bodies. Last week was Mother's Day. They didn't think it important to accord respect to mothers, women who bring life into the world. This fertility issue is always placed on women because the egg can fertilize itself. Yeah, doesn't need the sperm, just on its own it can bring forth. So whenever there's issues with infertility, it's always the women. Animals are better than you lot. over there. We are not in the Stone Age. Neither are we living in caves. We're fully clothed, supposedly with all our intellect complete. You send a message and say women should not come out. So women are playthings. Women are nothing. Still in 2026, this is what you show the world about yourselves. This is what Ozoro Kingdom, the youth and the men, or this is what you choose to show the world about yourselves. It speaks to failure in the home, in the community, in the state, and in the nation as a whole. The Delta State Police Command and the newly installed Inspector General of Police, this wanton act of unrestrained violence against women in 2026. You all saw the video. The girl that was attacked, her clothes torn, not just one, a few others. They rushed like rabid dogs. You have to act. This should go beyond mere statements. There must be arrests, apprehension of everyone involved. If the young boys or the men, is it that the rest, their brains were not there? They didn't see. You don't have mothers, you don't have sisters, you don't have daughters, you don't have wives. Tomorrow, people go to church and pray and raise up hand. You have dug a pit for yourself. And there's nothing that you're looking for in this life that you will get. Unless you go back and repair, apologize, make restitution for the wrong that you have done. But the law must take its course. It is a shame. Shame should cover that whole kingdom as a blanket, as a duvet, as wrappers, as clothing. Shame. Shame. Whatever statement you are releasing, whatever reactions you are putting out to seemingly pacify people, you have exposed the underbelly of what you're about in that place. It is not well.
Very sad. All right, guys. That was a very pathetic one. I have lots of videos, but we don't have the time. You know, to be honest, it's my first time hearing that there is a grape festival culture in Delta State. But for the first time, I never heard it before. It's crazy. I never heard it before.
But Mr. Elvis,
yes, sir.
But this culture, this thing that they've been doing it before now. Is it now that because of social media and internet, they are now, bringing out their voices? This thing, I believe, must have been going on for
So if he has been going, is he something right?
No, it's not right. But what I'm saying now is the outrage. What about previously that people have not cried out? What is the difference between this year?
Maybe people are not aware that this satanic culture is being in existence all this while.
It's just like, see, let me just quickly compare it to the Oro festival. You remember, you can't take anything in Nigeria is politics. So everybody, they eat politics in Nigeria.
Okay, Mr. Jonathan, you are the first on the panel. Please, let me come to you so that let me pick. We have a new person here. I don't know. Let me. Annabelle, please unmute yourself if you are there. I think this is your first time here.
Hi,
hello, Annabelle. Hello, good evening. Hi, where are you joining us from?
Lagos, Nigeria.
Oh, Lagos, Nigeria. Wonderful. Okay. Is your first time here on Nigeria Watch, right?
No, not my first time. I just watch. I join in for like 2 years now, yes, but I just don't try to speak. But this one, you just posted about now, it's quite sensitive, and it was something that really got to me, and I was just like, oh, I think I actually want to speak on this today. So yes, that's why.
Okay, go ahead. Talk to us. Are you there?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now. Talk to us.
Hello?
What's your take?
Nigeria was a big. Welcome, I'm your pour and water.
Okay. Okay, make our way
Please,
come first.
can you hear me? I don't know if my network is acting up
Yes.
or...
Yes, we can hear you now. Welcome to Nigeria. Thank you. Talk to us. Go ahead. Your network is failing. Tinubu's country.
My network is not loud.
Oh, fortunately, she can't speak. Aye. Now what? Okay.
Just pour and water in the network will reset. Welcome and properly. Just pour and water. Clap for them.
The network got through me now. The network got through me already. So let me take this call.
She will come and say welcome. You know easy to get person from Nigeria to join us. You know as it be. You know how you the struggle for the network. So just pour and water. Welcome
and Black Panther, please talk to us. You have 1 minute. Good evening to you, my brother.
Yeah, good day very much. And good day, sir.
Yes.
Everyone listening to the event I couldn't come in because of my duties. And I want to thank Mike. He's a great man. May God come to bless him. And as I've told everyone that what will save us, that's the first chapter, Plan A, Nigeria should have a new constitution, which he emphatically stated. Then concerning the people in Ozoro land, I just sent you a video now. They have been apprehended by Delta State government, and the chief, Abioba of that community, has been arrested. Thank you.
Okay, wonderful. That's good. They should arrest all of them. All of them. It's very, very important. They should arrest all of them. Mr. Jonathan, please talk to us. In case she comes back, I will pause you for her to quickly speak because of this network. Talk to us, Mr. Jonathan. You have the floor. Good evening to you, sir.
Elvis. Yeah, I greet you once again. Yeah, God bless you. And my fellow panelists, I greet you all. Oh, Mommy Diaspora, good evening. I greet you. And let me quickly say this, all the commenters and all the callers, I greet you. God bless everyone. You know, this video, this is so pathetic. That story from Delta State. The thing is this, so many questions, you know, comes to mind. First of all these people, it's crime. They should be arrested. Pure and simple. They should be arrested. There's no hard and fast rule about this. This is not a complicated thing at all. All of them should be rounded up. They should arrest all of them and face the law. It's as simple as that. The only thing is that, okay, it's your culture. Everybody, you can have your culture. If you say your culture is to be cutting people's head off, all well and good. It's your culture. Cut their head off, right? It's your culture. Continue with it. If it suits the people there, continue with your culture. But if that your culture is breaking the law of the land, you will pay the price. Oh. You will pay as long as that culture is a criminal one. When you look at it from the eyes of the law, you are breaking the law. You face the music. That's just simple and direct. But because Nigeria, you know, there is this saying, very, very true. They will say culture will eat any other thing for breakfast, lunch, and dinner combined. Culture will eat up. Like, the culture in Nigeria is too strong. It's just too strong. And this is what we're seeing playing out here. See, I cannot. It's impossible to diffuse politics. I mean, to take politics out of this. Nigeria is up. I believe this thing has been going on. This is not the first time they've been doing this thing. This is not. We've had social media now prominently for over a decade. At least in Nigeria, for over a decade. I'm only surprised that why is it that it is now that we're hearing this now so broadly? We didn't hear this last year. We didn't hear it 2 years ago, 3 years ago, but it's been going on. It's their culture. Why is it not that it is now that people are now bringing it out? Is it because it was now done brazenly in the open? Or they normally do it in the secret, raping women? Which culture will allow the raping of women as being normal?
Thank you, Madarita.
Or is it because they've been doing it secretly? Whether secretly or openly, which culture? This is criminal. And it is the same thing in the Yoruba culture. Why I want to bring, see, if you don't quickly, as we are discussing this, if you take politics out of it, then you are a joke. You are joking. You are what? You are clueless. If you want to solve this problem, you can't take it out. You can't take politics out of it. My own perception of this, listening to this, watching the video, is to scare people away. Is to scare what? Everything is scripted. Why is the governor? It's a state that has a governor now. They have commissioner of police now. What are they doing? What are they doing? They are doing nothing because of what? Politics. What they did in Lagos State, you all will recall, 2023. They brought out the Oro Festival. Oro Festival is a Yoruba culture. There are certain communities in the Yoruba land, they still practice it till tomorrow. And whenever the Oro is coming out, normally they do it in the night, as in 1 a.m., between 1 a.m. or 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. in the morning. And when they are doing the Oro Festival, it is believed that no woman must come out. Women are excluded. Any woman that comes out in during the period when the Oro Festival is going on, they will take the woman, they pick them up, and they use them for sacrifice. That is the culture. Very barbaric. I've never seen, myself personally, I've been in community where the Oro Festival was going on in the middle of the night. You will be here in your bedroom. You will be hearing it. All windows must be shut. And it's always done, as I said, in the middle of the night. But this last election, they brought Oro Festival out in the afternoon, in the morning. And when a woman heard Oro, nobody will, even your daughter, your wives, even men will stay indoor. This is what they are trying to do in Delta State now. They will now bring this out now. This is just a testing ground. When it comes to election time, people will hear this festival. Everybody will stay inside. Because the reason why I'm saying this now is simply because why the outcry now, the public outcry now? Why? We didn't hear this 2 years ago, 3, 4, 5 years ago. In that they have their culture. People who knows it, I know a lot of people will know that they have this culture, this barbaric culture, this criminal culture. They have it. But politicians are now taking advantage of this. It's all part of it. It's all embedded together. If not, you will ask the simple question: what is the governor of the state doing? Even if it is one woman, one that was raped, and it gets viral like this, the whole social media is talking about it. What is the state system doing about it right now as we speak? That the entire community has not been rounded up. They start picking people up. Who is the head of the tradition? Who is the head? Who is the head who supersede, who was in charge of this festival? Who are the organizers of this festival within that community? Those are the people that should be, first of all, you round them up. They will bring all the young men there that participated in this idiocy, this stupidity. They will bring all of them out to come and face the wrath of the law.
Okay, Mr. Jonathan, please, hold on. We have our new command here again. If she's there, can you unmute yourself if you can hear us, Annabelle?
Oh,
can you hear me?
I'm here. Good evening.
Okay, wonderful. Yeah, we lost you earlier on. Please quickly
yes,
talk
I
to us.
Can hear you.
I believe you are here because of the Satanic Festival. Please give your opinion on it. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So I saw in the chat someone was saying that that this, like, they've never heard of it before. Deep dive and deep dig into like this thing, because it was so triggering, and I don't know, it's actually a very sensitive issue, right? And I got to find out that it has actually been in existence. So I think we should come up to speed with that first of all. So it has been in existence. It's just that it didn't get to like a wider space, so not a lot of persons were aware of it. And now we got to hear of it because of social media, and the fact that everybody now picks up their phone at any slightest thing to like make a recording and like post it. People are now aware that they can do that, so now information reaches like a wider audience, right? And so what I was going to say earlier was that this whole thing is quite crazy to see that it's happening in 2026. That the very thing that, since I've been, like, I'm a young adult, right? And since I've been given birth to in this world, it's more like every day, every year, girl child rights is always being advocated for, but still nothing ever happens. There's no change. There's no visible change. Women's rights are not protected. Women are always, I don't know if we are seen as less. And the crazy thing is the fact that it is evident in every culture. Now, I'm not trying to bring any tribal bias here, but it's more like in every culture. I'm going to speak based on like Nigeria and the knowledge I have of like the different cultures. I heard Mr. Jonathan talk about the Oro. Yes, so that's one evidence in Yoruba land, where it's also always the women that are targeting. You never hear them say, oh, they're doing this oral. If they see a man outside, be it in the night or in the daytime, the least he gets is beaten. It's like they just lash the man and he's out. But when you catch a woman, so it's more like women were on our toes every single day of our lives. And it's more like we're being haunted. In the name of tradition, in the name of culture, women are being haunted. Women, I don't know if we're seen as rabbits or chickens or rats. And it's just crazy that we're not seen as humans. I don't know why. Is it like culture or tradition does not respect humans or doesn't see women as human beings? I don't know, maybe we're seen as one of these goats that they offer on their sacrificial tables or something, right? And even in the Igbo tradition as well, they'll be like, oh, women are not supposed to see. Why are women cut off from traditions? Why are they not considered? Why are their rights not? I don't know. I wanted to hear the panelists speak first before joining. I didn't know like joining early and being that I'm new was going to make me speak first. But I want to hear other people's, and I have this question, and I need it to be answered, because I know there are some of the panelists here that are much older and possibly have much more deeper in-depth when it comes to culture and tradition. So I need these questions to be answered. Why are women haunted in the name of culture and tradition? Why are we not involved when it comes, like, women are literally the portals or the bringers, like people, we give life to the world. If women come today now and say, oh, nobody is giving birth again, it happened in was it Korea or where, right? That the women made a movement where they're saying, oh, we're not giving birth. If the world that comes out of me is going to hurt me or going to kill me, I would not make that world happen. I would not make that world a reality. So now if women all over the world say, oh, they're not going to have kids, they're not going to work with the world and populate anymore, everybody, like, the world is going to go into extinction. So why are we cut off from a lot of things? Why are we seen as, oh, you're irrelevant, get out, we don't need you here in this meeting? It's insane. I know it seems like I'm saying a lot of things, but I have a lot of questions and I've been asking and nobody's answering. So yeah, that's what I'll
No,
say
you
for
don't
now.
know. I think someone might answer you today on this platform. You never know. So your questions is right there, thrown to every panelist here today to answer that particular one. Thank you very much, Annabelle, for coming in. We look forward to having you more on this platform. Mr. Jonathan, I'd like you to round up and also answer the question of Annabelle. And I want that question to be thrown to everyone. Thank God that Madam Rita is here, Madam Patricia is here. Maybe you guys can.
I think I lost her when she was posing that question.
Oh, okay. She's saying that why is it that the women are not part of the tradition or whatever rules in Nigeria is against the
women. Yeah, you know, this thing is not now. These are traditions that has been for centuries. These are traditions that has been for centuries back then. These are historical traditions. They have history behind them. That's another kettle of fish. But the thing is that the world is evolving. That's the world that we live in. There are certain traditions that this age and time, they got to be expunged completely. It cannot be. Those are traditions when people are living in hamlets. Those are traditions when people are living in villages and in communities. These are traditions. You cannot practice that tradition in this age and time. It cannot be. Inconceivable. You can't do it anymore. The law that was the time when the law was not everywhere. That was the law. That was the time when traditional rulers have powers, supremacy over political powers. Right now, a local government chairman is more powerful than your Oba, as per the constitution, as per the law of the land. So how is the tradition, when it comes to the tradition now, all of a sudden, the tradition will just supersede the law? When the law that you have written have stated clearly that the law supersedes tradition, it supersedes your Oba, it supersedes everything. But when it comes through to it, to actually implement the law, they will turn a blind eye to it. It's not normal. And the reason is simply because politicians still find a way. They still find a way to use it to their benefit, to their advantage, especially when it suits them. When it suits them. And I still want to believe, unless I could be talked out of it, somebody can come up with a better argument, but I believe this is politics. I believe that this, if not by now, the governor of that state should have spoken. At least the commissioner of police, even your spokesman, the police spokesman, at the minimum, we should have been hearing something by now. And let me tell you this, if by Monday, today is Saturday, if by Monday we are not hearing anything, then just know that it is the hand of Esau, as they say, the leg of Esau, the hand of Jacob. Or how do they say it? This is just pure politics. It's just to scare people away. With this
okay, Mr. Jonathan, let's hear from others quickly on this one.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Jonathan. Thank you very much. Annabelle, do you have anything more to say? We are moving on to the next people now. I guess you are done. Okay, let's assume she's done now. Okay, let me come to
Okay, sorry. Sorry. All right, thank you.
Okay, let me come to Madam Patricia. Madam Patricia, thank you very much, man. Good evening to you. It's good to have you.
Not me, be second person.
No, you will be the third now because you'll be out and on. I'll come back to you. Madam Patricia, please talk to us first. Thank you, ma'am.
Good evening, Mr. Elvis. Good evening
Thank
to
you, ma'am.
all our panelists. Madam Rita, she is there today. Mr. Jonathan, Mr. Alabo, give us our mandate, and of course, Dr. CM. Welcome to the broadcast. And of course, the lady, Annabelle, or Anna, was she Annabelle? I think so. Welcome to Niger Watch. I know you said you've been watching on the background, but welcome to the panel. We'd love to have you more again. At least come and join us and let us speak truth to power. Mommy Diaspora, good evening. Thank you so much for all you do. Please like and share, and also to those that have given towards the cause. We know which cause, the solar panel cause. Congratulations to all of you, and please let's push it. We are almost there. Let's do more to get it done. God bless you. Mr. Elvis, thank you again for the opportunity. I want to also thank Mr. Mike Arnold for coming here to the platform, and also for his time and his contribution and support to Nigerians and Nigeria, the country, for all that he's doing. May God continue to protect him and strengthen him, and may his dream come true. May his wishes come true. May everything that the Lord has asked him to do, may he see it come to pass in his day. In Jesus' name. Amen. So, yes, Mr. Elvis, he speak truth to power. He said things that we have been saying here. The new constitution is sacrosanct. There is no way that Nigeria can move on without a new constitution. There is no way. The way it is, it's not possible. It's not possible. And he said, little words is enough for the wise. He spoke very few words, but they were deep, you know. And I hope Nigerians understood what he said, because freedom is not free. So nobody gives you freedom in a platter of gold. You have to make sure you snatch it, just like the way he told you, snatch it, grab it, snatch it, and run away with it. That's what it is. Nigerians will never be free if they remain the way they are up to now. You know, you cannot be doing the same thing and expecting a different result. That's the meaning of the definition of insanity, you see. So the tactics of, things go get better, yes, tomorrow will be better, all those hope without action cannot work, you know. Yeah. So Nigerians need to come together. He talked about unity, that he has not seen any Nigeria as divided as it is today, which is true. And why? It's the politicians that has been playing this card. Uh, and then the people too, they are not helping issues. Nigerians are not helping issues. Because if I'm speaking truth to power now, I'm calling out somebody that is not my tribe. The other tribe will be angry. Why are you calling them out? In their heart, is it your tribe? Oh, it's because it's not from your tribe. That's why you're calling them out. You know, and that cannot work. But I thank God that we are not like that. From where I come from, we are not like that. If my person do bad, I will call him out. I will lash him. I will not give him a what they call it, a landing space. No, I must make sure because why? That's the only way I can show my love, is to correct them, lash them for correction, not to pamper them and get them destroyed. So that's the problem, because you can see the saga that is going on online now. So how would that? The politicians did their own, but Nigerians too, they are not helping matters. Yeah, like Mr. Jonathan was speaking now. That's not correct. I don't agree to that philosophy or ideology or acception. You know, that a chairman is more than my Oba. It's not possible. Because the constitution that you are saying is a constitution that was forced on us. So you cannot use that law to say, yes, that is now the norm. It will be wrong. And that's why we never work, because a lot of Nigerians, some of them have this notion that it is like this. But if you look at it, when they say we the people, how many of the people sat down to agree on that law? How many? So that is the thing we should be looking at as well. So look, Nigeria na very special case. Me, I can never ever agree that Tinubu is more than my Oba. It's not possible. I can never. My Oba is the one that holds the people, not Tinubu. The people are answerable in the eyes of God to the Oba, not to Tinubu, not to the politicians. Politicians are man-made. You don't become king in the earth. It is from above. It is from above. And we must first understand that. When we understand that, then we will start to move forward. But if we don't understand that, then we are in problem. We are a big problem. Because we must know that not everybody is called to be a king. God recognized kings. Can you show me where God recognized politicians in the Holy Book that we preach? There is nowhere. So, which means we cannot base our laws on that. Yes, I'm against 100%, in fact, 1001% against anything that is demeaning to any human being, whether woman or man. Nobody has the right to do what they've done. Like when Mr. Ivis brought this way, he was saying, I said, Ozoro. I said, that when he said Delta State, I said, where? Because I was raised and brought up in those places. So I've never heard of it. Never ever have I heard of any festival that they are doing that they are raping people. I've never heard. I've never ever heard of it. Yes, I've never heard of it. So, yeah, I know that also before when I was a child, even in Benin City, towards that maybe like October, November, I was a child. Yeah, but I know it's before Christmas, around that time. They also have something that they do then that is between around that 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock to maybe like 4. Then that thing will go around the city. Then I know it's only my grandfather that normally will come out. Because we were with my grandfather then when my grandparents will go and visit. So I noticed it that happens. My grandfather will come out to meet them. So apart from that, I don't know any other thing. I don't know any other one. Yeah. But even like in Delta State, Warri, and all those places, Agbasa Juju and all those things, those were also festival that they do. Like you said now, so that they will use humans for sacrifice. If they see anybody when he waka for that period, because they announce and say, look, the thing is on. So nobody should go out from this time to this time. It doesn't matter whether you are the citizen or, of course, if you are the citizen, no. But other people, they tell them, say, look, no. So it is happening everywhere you go in Nigeria. Everybody, they have their own whatever they are doing. They do. But with time, I think those things have now The Benin one, I don't think they still do it. I don't think so. I don't think they still do that. No. Not even the Agbasa one, so they don't do that anymore as well. So this one here, this one that happened now, I'm surprised because I've never ever heard of it. But I condemn it. And I thank God that Blanco said that they've been arrested. Every one of them. So let all of them go and face the law. Yes, the law as per what it is now. But that, because we can say so. Let them go and face the law as per what it is. But not that somebody will not tell me that one local government chairman or Tinubu is more than my Oba. Tinubu cannot command the people as my Oba will. Yes, he can't. If the Oba of Benin come out now and speak and say this is the direction we are going as Benin, and every other one, every other people that identify with Benin, that is the direction we'll be going. That's the direction everybody will be going. So maybe we not the some people are conferred with kingship. They are conferred. Now they confide in kingship. But some are they are hereditary. They brought it with them from heaven. Not the one that are made here. You don't not be here for the making. Not be here. I said Morioba, not be here. But I know that many of all these Oba when they get for every some other places. Now the one where they just come crown. Now here they crown them. Now then be the first one. So maybe we know the second compare. Maybe they draw the line. It's very, very important. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Mother Patricia. God bless you, man.
Mr. Elvis, please,
yes, sir.
Please let me quickly respond to Madam Patricia. Just 10 seconds.
Please,
just for educational purposes, informational purposes, so to say. With respect to the Oba and the politics in the traditional system and the Oba, see, you can love your Oba, you can say your Oba is more powerful. I'm talking with respect of the law of the land, the subsisting law of the land. Traditional rulers are under politicians. And I said it, as per the Constitution of Nigeria, Oba are under. There's a simple saying, he who plays the piper dictates the tunes. He will give the Oba money, allocation that goes to them. Who? So I'm talking about that. See, the local government chairman can still go to the Oba. He will still prostrate. He will still prostrate to the Oba. But what I'm saying is a clear thing. It's very straightforward. As per the law of the land today, traditional rulers they have relegated them in the scheme of things politically, in terms of their the power that they carry. They have succeeded in relegating it. And the traditional rulers are not helping matters because of what they will eat. They continue to denigrate themselves further and further and further. In fact, now we don't even know how low they will go. To the abyss, that's a question mark. That's just my response. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Jonathan, thank you very much, sir. I appreciate you for reacting and responding to that. But meanwhile, let's take this report from Delta State quickly.
On TVC News this hour, we're starting off from Delta State, where the government has strongly condemned the reported harassment and assault of women during the recent Ozoro festival, describing the incident as barbaric and unacceptable. The State Commissioner for Works, Rural Roads and Public Information, Charles Aniagu, in a statement says the government is deeply disturbed by reports of women being harassed and in some cases sexually assaulted under the guise of a festival's activities. Mr. Aniagu emphasized that cultural celebrations must never be used as a cover for criminality and called on security agencies, particularly the Nigerian police, to urgently investigate the incident and ensure that those responsible are identified, apprehended, and prosecuted. The commissioner assures residents that the state government remains committed to protecting the rights and safety of all citizens, especially women and vulnerable groups, warning that everyone found culpable would face the full weight of the law. Meanwhile, the Delta State Police has arrested a community leader and 5 others in connection with the allegation of sexual assaults that occurred during a local event in Ozoro, Isoko North local government area of the state. The arrest followed the circulation of disturbing videos from Oramudu quarters in Ozoro, which reportedly captured the molestation and sexual assault of young women during the event. In a statement, the Public Relations Officer of Police, Bright Edafe, says the organizer of the event, identified as Chief Omorede Sunday, along with 4 other suspects, have been arrested. The police also confirmed the arrest of the head of Oramudu community in connection with the incident. The Commissioner of Police has ordered that the case be transferred to the State Criminal Investigation Department for a comprehensive probe. He also directed the deployment and tactical investigative teams to identify and apprehend all individuals involved.
All right, that's a wonderful one. Thank you very much, Black Panther, for drawing our attention to that. Let's move on. Mr. Alabo, are you there? Can you speak to us? This is your network today. I don't understand them.
Sorry. I be day road, my brother.
Yeah, good evening to you, sir. Please talk to us. Thank you.
Good evening, sir. Thank you, sir. Good evening to everyone on the panel. We thank God today for a lot of information and what Mark Arnold have done today. We appreciate that. Mr. Elvis, we thank you especially for bringing him to speak to Nigerians. At least he has enlightened and at least opened a lot of people's eyes to understand that they shouldn't depend, as we've been saying, don't depend on Donald Trump or USA, neither UK. The liberation of Nigerians, of Nigeria, our country, depends on us, the Nigerians. Good evening to everyone on the panel. Dr. CM, Oga Jonathan, give us our mandate, Madam Rita, Madam Patricia, every one of you. And those, please, the account number is still out there. We are still doing the contribution. Send in your 1 naira, 2 naira, 50 kobo will go a long way. We appreciate every one of you, the donors, every one of you, please continue to send in. Any penny you send in is very important. Niger Watch is not an Ingrid. It's a great way. I appreciate everyone. Any little thing you send in there, it will bless you like never before. Thank you. Keep doing it. Let me just speak briefly. It's really a concern. Annabelle, thank you for coming today. Thank you for joining us today. God bless you. This question you asked, because I was thinking about it, when you go back and look at it, it didn't even start from our forefathers like this. Both religions support this kind of thing. What does the Bible, how does the Bible address women? That is another thing. In the Islamic side, that is the 2 major religions I'm just talking about. Read about it. How did he describe women? It's really sad. I have beautiful daughters. I have wonderful children. And I will not be happy that my daughters are treated in that manner. So I don't know why it's like this, why this thing is like this for women. It's just as if, because when you look at it with the religion side, for you to look at it, then come to the traditional side, you now ask yourself, how come? How did this thing start happening? When it starts, you can go, if you can reference back to Bible, you can see the grandchildren of Jacob, what happened to a one that lost the husband died. Another one went again to marry the same woman. That one died. Another one again sleep with that same woman. He died. So to how many people? So you can see what is happening. That is a woman. So it's really sad what is happening. It's affecting. But I appreciate every woman, those who are pushing for gender equality, those who are supporting. Like today, you can see in National Assembly, they are begging for them to give women a place. And when you look at it, who even have passion, like we who are men, who takes care of us at our old age. Mostly women that even have time for us. So for me, I totally condemn this. I don't know. It's a problem. It's a problem that is beyond. But we must continue to speak, because the origin of this thing is really depth. If you try to check every angle from all tradition across the world, it's just as if there is somebody that brought it, and they back it up with both the religion that they believe in. The traditional one are doing it. So it's sad for the side, but we must continue to condemn this evil so that we can liberate. Women are wonderful. My daughters, they are wonderful people. My mother is a wonderful woman. She did not abandon me. She shaped me to where I am today. So anyone who wants to treat a woman in that manner, I will not stand to watch my daughter being treated in that manner. Neither my wife, no. So we must condemn this. Every tradition are made by people. Tradition are made by people. Laws are made by people. And it can be amended. People can decide and say, no, we don't want this. Not in this 21st century. That is really an assault. And I thank God and I appreciate the Delta State government. If they will be sincere, at least those people, their pictures are there. The videos are out there. They can see those people. Some people take advantage of every space you give to them. That is how human beings are. They take advantage and they abuse the process. It's the same way our politicians, they are doing. They take every process they have, they abuse it, they abuse power. That is what you saw that happened there. The king, thank God for what is happening. If he's been apprehended, at least he will abolish that law, because the law are made by the people. Now the people can decide on what law, on how they want to live on their land. For me, everyone in Delta State should rise up and speak against this. It must not stand. And other places that are practicing this evil law about women, you see some places what is happening in some tradition, women does not have any right. They say is going to marry. So somebody who will not marry, who does not want to have a husband, so will not have a place in their home. This tradition, they must look into it and abolish it. Women liberate a lot of families. Women are foundation of a lot of families. If you can go and make your research, women save a lot of families. Go and check everywhere. If you are a man, you are married, people that have access to your house are people from your wife's side. You will still do from your wife. Go and fact check it and prove me wrong. Women, once they have one link, they give it back to many. They will bring more many. The way Remi Tinubu is today for Tinubu, what the Remi family are benefiting, people who are from Tinubu family will not get to that level. So women are powerful. We must respect women and we must appreciate them. Without them, we know both of us come together to have this, but without women, it will be difficult for us to survive in this world. So we must respect that and condemn this evil act. For Nigerians, it is obvious for us. Power, the president have told us that is sitting today, that power is not serve a la carte, that you must grab it, snatch it, and run away with it. This is time for us to come together and take back our country. We must take it back. We must unite. Don't wait. US, they are business people. If Tinubu give them what they want, they will secretly support Tinubu and remove their eyes. Tinubu have gone today, have said to United Kingdom, no matter how you will cry, nobody will listen to you. So it is left for us, the Nigeria people, to wake up and fix our country. Don't wait for anybody to come and do for you. We can do it today and stop Tinubu from these shenanigans. We can do it today and stop these corrupt politicians from misusing our resources. We can stop them. It only depends on you. Step out today and let us fix this problem. Thank you, Mr. Nigeria Watch, and thank you, everyone, for giving me the opportunity. A new Nigeria is coming, and that new Nigeria is possible. Thank you.
Thank you, my brother, Mr. Alabo. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you very much. Okay, I would like us to move on to Mother. I said Mother Patricia. Thank you. Let's move on to Mother Rita. Madam Rita, thank you very much. Good evening to you, man. Talk to us.
Yeah. Good evening, Mr. Elvis. Good evening to everyone. Good evening, my lovely mommy, Lamehi. Greetings, Mr. Jonathan, Madam Patricia, Prince Alabo, Dr. CM, and then give us our mandate. Greetings to everybody in the comment section. Anthony Ola, Mike Akiobare, who else again? Ikechukwu, Onye Dikam, Adelaja Ogumbi, Mr. Johnson Emmanuel, you should be on this panel right now. Peggy Mordy, Lady Eugenia, Kate Omorose, who else again? I'm trying to remember. Michael Abba, Uyi Desmond, and I'm sorry, I'm Sandam, and everybody who's watching from home. I'm sorry that I came in very late. I was driving like crazy just to come here, and I'm sorry I missed Mr. Mike Arnold's present here. Mr. Mike, if you're there, thank you very much for coming and taking a few moments to be with us. And Mr. Elvis, God bless you. And please, those of you who need to donate, we all know what we're donating for, Mr. Elvis. There's no electricity right now. It means light, no day for Niger. No light. And Mr. Elvis spends a lot of money coming here every day to educate us. We all gather here today. After all the stress and everything of hustling, we come together from different parts of the world, to inspire, to just be with each other and just encourage each other and also educate each other. So, that's why it is valid for us to also contribute, to whatever cause Mr. Niger Watch is asking for. It's for all of us. That's my own perspective. It's for all of us. And Mr. Elvis, I have learned a lot of things being part of Niger Watch family. And I also believe a lot of you here, yes, a lot of you here listening, some of you listening from home, a lot of you here, you have learned a lot from joining the Niger Watch. A lot of you is like you're addicted. You must come in here, even if you are traveling. You're like, okay, let me see what's going on, this live broadcast. So, that tells you that somehow you are also investors. Let me put it that way in Niger Watch. So being an investor, please, we need your help to keep this program running. And not just help, we need prayers for Mr. Elvis and Niger Watch media team as well, because it's not easy coming here every day. The energy to come here and the positive vibe to come here every day, man, I can't do it. And I'm sure most of you can't do it. So the best we could do is support and encourage. So you can look at the Zenith Bank, account number there. If you want to be anonymous, that's fine. No matter how much you have, every drop matters. You matter. Niger Watch matters. So thank you very much. And then back to the topic of today. I think I joined when the lovely Annabelle. Annabelle, if you're listening, I wish you didn't have to step out. I wish you were here because we need more of you. We need something very refreshing. I think, this is not the first time. I think she's been here before, but it's been a while. And you said you've been here watching us every other day. It's amazing, and I'm very proud of you. I love it when ladies come here, whether you're young or you're old. There's no basis of educational background or age or gender here. You just come and teach people, and you don't have to be perfect in speaking English. However you want to express yourself, we would understand. Annabelle, it's unfortunate that you have to even ask this question, but there's something that you said, and I really thought about it. I'm like, you see, I just learned something from, and I'm like, you know what? She's very right. You said something about, I don't know if it's somewhere in Asia. You said, what is China? I can't remember now. But you said, where do women refuse to give birth? I actually laughed. But later, I'm like, that's very, very serious. If every woman in Nigeria today, childbearing age, would say, you know what, I refuse to have children in this world because of the kinds of men, because of the kind of men that I have to deal with on a daily basis, the whole world will go extinct. Seriously. I think that's something that every man, every custodian of culture,
every man in some sort of authority, anybody who is in charge of making policies or bringing out program regarding women should really, really think, what if every woman stand today and say, you know what, we refuse to have children. We refuse to get pregnant. Yes, a woman can refuse to get pregnant. And then before you know it, you have the baby boomers, and then people start getting old and just passing. There was a time in Japan, I don't know if it's still now, the government is actually paying for people to get married, the young people to get married, because the population of older people is more than the younger generation. That's Japan. I don't know if things have changed now. I think that was a few years ago. What does that tell you? There's some countries, and I know there's some time many years ago in Norway. I don't know if it's those of you who live in Norway, you correct me, but because I had a friend who was there, may God rest her soul, and the government was paying a lot of money for people to have children. And if you were working, the government would pay you more. I'm not gonna say the equivalent now, but at some point in Norway, this is what happened. Because the importance of women were they just realized that women are important. We are a gateway. Yes, women are gateways. And I think our forefathers appreciated it. I think so. And I wish Black Panther would be here, because when I talk about culture evolving, when I talk about some of these things, Black Panther, who always champion and says, oh, I am here to spoil people's mind or whatever. No, I am so happy that this young lady, Annabelle, she came here. I'm sorry, I don't know if you're a young lady or, but you're a lovely lady. I really like, the way you were speaking, and I could hear the passion behind your voice. And then there's a lot of curiosity from behind your voice. I could really hear it. And, people like that, they come, there's a plethora of young ladies, even older women now, who are beginning to understand things. They want answers. They want at least some level of understanding. And whatever you're saying now, it doesn't mean that you're trying to make women be something that they are not, or trying to kind of like switch women to be some evil entity to now overrule men. No, people need to understand these things. The question that she asked, why does it seem like the tradition, our culture and tradition is always against women? I think that was the question. Mr. Elvis, correct me or anybody can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's what I was hearing.
Yes, you are right.
It's worrisome. Thank you, sir. It's worrisome for someone to think that, because I believe everything she's seen so far, there's nothing that kind of exalts women. It's always the pull down syndrome based on her own experience. But I can tell you, my dear, it's not everything that's against women. It's not everything in our culture that's against women. It's not. It's unfortunate that you have to experience this. What happened in Ozoro Kingdom is unfortunate that this is happening, and everybody, the entire world is seeing it. It's not a secret. But I think when we keep speaking up like this, things gotta change. Things will change over time. And I don't know, there's something Mr. Jonathan said, and said, okay, why is it coming up now? Why is it coming up now? This has been happening. Mr. Jonathan, it's coming up now because there's this consciousness that's going on in the world. And this happened because of social media. Yes. Many things that we're seeing today with the buying of Christians in the north, these things have been going on for years, tens and tens of years. We only see it in the Tribune, this paper, Guardian newspaper. You're living in Edo State, and you go to buy a newspaper and you just read it and oh my God, this is so bad. You may not know the depth or the seriousness of what happened, but social media has changed things now. So even if you want to write it, you can Google it. You can go to YouTube or any social media platform, and you actually see live stream, so you understand the depth of what is really happening or what happened. 30 years ago, people might have complained. Yes, 30 years ago, maybe if you look, if we can even do some research now on newspaper clippings 30 years ago, 25 years ago, 20 years ago. Yes, 20 years ago is not so far. Yeah, it's not so far. Somebody must have said something. Maybe it was in one corner of a newspaper clip. Or maybe it was just there was just a caption. Or maybe there was a newspaper that wasn't as big as the Tribune or Guardian newspaper then, and nobody took notice. So, Mr. Jonathan, I don't think it's coming out now. I think that it exploded because of social media. And everybody is on their phone these days because everybody is hungry for information. Every social media platform is hungry to get information and also to deliver information. Mr. I'm sorry if you're ringing the bell now. I'm trying to talk very, very fast, but let me just stop here because I wanted to give. I know I kind of diverted, the question that Annabelle was asking. So I'll just stop here now and let me follow the rules of the platform. Thank you.
Okay, Margarita, thank you very much, man. We appreciate you. And your final submission, you can round up on that so that we can reach out to everybody on time. Let me move on to Augustine. Then give us Amanda. You are going to be the last. Augustine, are you there? Unmute yourself, sir. Good evening to you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Good evening, Niger Watch. Good evening, everybody on the panel. Those on the chat and those that are listening, wherever you may be, please, greetings. Fraternal greetings. I think I will start with the last, this thing you showed. You see, I respect culture because culture is the way of life of a people. When you respect a people's culture, you are respecting the people in totality. If what happened is the culture of the people, I will respect it. But it is not. From the analysis we've received, it is not. It's an abuse of a culture. Whatever the culture set out to achieve, what happened and in the manner, in the fashion and style it happened, and the way it was reported is condemnable, and I condemn it. Because it's an assault on the women, on womanhood. It's not done. The culture did not envisage it that way. It's an attack, abuse. That's why they call it rape or whatever. So I condemn it. But when this type of thing happens, you talk of how do we stop it from happening again? That is when you invoke the authorities concerned to do something. Nigeria is governed by the rule of law, supposedly, not allegedly, but supposedly. Delta State is part of Nigeria and is also governed by the rule of law. They have their local Delta State House of Assembly. They should sit down, look into it, and come up with a law. The area it happened, I think they say it's Ozoro. They have a polytechnic there. I think I remember it's a popular town. I don't know whether it's Urobotan or I think or Isoko. I can't remember. I think either Isoko or either Isoko. But whatever it is, it's an abuse on the culture of the people. So you can't just desegregate culture and then expect the people to clap for you. So I condemn it. I do not like that. No culture, I believe. Even, let me beat my chest, I don't think any culture can just promulgate, just sort of propagate that type of something. It's an eyesore. I've not watched the video, but the way I heard it happened, it should not be tolerated in any sense society. What message are they sending? Culture reflects the way of life of the people, and every culture has something like an aim if you want to achieve by practicing it, and there's a reason for that. But in this case, people just abuse it or find a loophole to make a mess of it and then bring a problem to the community or the people. So once again, it stands condemned. I condemned it unreservedly. I do not tolerate such things. Something should be done about it. Delta State government should go beyond addressing the public, go down to the root cause, and then let 2026 be the last time. Let 2026 be the last time people will be treated to this type of something. That is just what I want to say, and it should be there. It should, so that I be clear. Now, I'm sorry I couldn't meet up with Mike Arnold during the interview. I know he will be coming on Saturday because I was part of the people that suggested Saturday, but as it turns out now, I wasn't here early, but I think I had some inkling about some of the questions I know. Although my own question would have been to let us know what America's ball game is with respect to Nigeria. He may not know. If he does, if he likes to tell us, that's what I would have raised with him, because all eyes, the way I see things, with respect to fighting insecurity, to me, there's no hope from Tinubu. Unless if America, what America did on Christmas Day, the echo, it is still echoing everywhere. This time that their troops or American soldiers on Nigerian soil, they must have been having some intelligence gathering. So what are we going to expect? Because Nigeria is in bondage. Anything can happen. It's like we don't have a government. Yesterday or 2 days ago, I was condemning Tinubu when he went to the UK. The first thing in diplomacy you put down, this is what you want. When you mention insecurity, the whole world knows. And even if you go to UN, you tell them that what you people think that you could have been able to handle the way it should be is spiraling out of hand. It's affecting investors coming into your country. Even the local ones, they are not coming. The indigenes, the citizens, they are not happy. In fact, it's like we can't be running parallel government. When you put it this way, the world, even UN sent a troop to Congo now. Yes. There are UN forces. Nigeria is part of UN, not just because of America. They can syndicate a couple of from different countries, send them. You with as a commander in chief, you open the torchlight. This area, this area, this area. They use intelligence and they help you. But somehow people I may be forced to, to give credence to the rumor that Tinubu signed a contract with the terrorists that he won't disturb them from their business. And now they are raking millions. They catch you, 100 million. They release you, they use 100 million to rearm. When they point it and then do gara, then you surrender, another 100 million. So, I don't know. Tinubu is not coming clean. That's why, if I'm here, assuming I met Mike Arnold, I will ask him, I'm interested in what is America, why they delay. Is it because they are in Iraq? Can they do something? Because the more this thing lingers on, Nigerians are dying every day. Nobody, not even police, not even our armed forces. They're even buying our armed forces. So what hope do we have? That's what I should have raised with him, because the way this government is going is so terrible. We've never had this.
Dr. CM, can I
Yes,
tell you
please.
what is, because that question you asked, I think Mr. Jonathan actually asked that question. And his response was Nigerians have to do something to get their attention. Like Iran, he used Iran as an example. So
Okay, like to demonstrate or protest, to attract world attention.
So we must Nigerians must give America a reason for them to come, just like the Iranians did.
Okay. I think that is quite valid. You see, it's true. Yes, because to me, sometimes it's not because I'm out of harm's way. I feel I have a very soft spot about me, no matter what. Because sometimes I look back, I say, for what now? Why do we have a commander-in-chief? We are helpless. That's why Obasanjo said, I remember him saying, whether you are from the north or from the south, Nigerians are being pied. Whether you're a Muslim or Christian, Nigerians are being pied. And our government seem incapable of protecting us. We are members of the international community. Let us cry out. Yes, that is true. America, but I mean, because I know United Nations normally send troops. We are a member. We may not have the resources to match them because it's obvious. They've empowered us. Not to talk of the fact that Buhari messed up everything by bringing Boko Haram, say they are repentant, and putting them in the army. So how then can you make meeting without you? And they say they leak secrets to them. Rraappee is the national security advisor. Admittedly, he said those people he gave arms They are vigilante. But they are the people causing confusion in Kwara. Which one be vigilante? And his NS, National Security Advisor. So the web is so entangled that you don't know who to believe except an outside force comes in. That's why I'm saying if Mike Arnold was here, or America, but since he suggested we do something, that is also good. It's like bouncing back to us because the person you want to help must also show sign that they need help. That is the problem. Look at what is happening in Egypt, in Iran, America and Israel. People are demonstrating in support of Iran in Nigeria. But they can't demonstrate against what happened in Kwara State. Nigeria Watch, thank you very much. I don't want to get worked up again. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, Augustine, thank you
Yes,
very
please.
much, sir. God bless you. I appreciate you. Okay, let's move on. But before that, are we okay? Let me see if Black give us a mandate is there. Give us a mandate. Please talk to us if you are there.
Thank you very much for the
Thank you, my brother,
time.
for your long wait.
Good evening to you. Thank you so much. Truly appreciate it. Nature sometimes tell on us.
USA. Thank you.
I think I came in last when Arnold was taking the last stop, but oh well and good. Thank you very much for all that was done. Truly appreciate it. It's a way to save the country and rescue the nation. Panelists, greetings to everybody. I do appreciate the time. Thank you so much for all of the words of wisdom that is being poured here on this channel every day. What Nigerians need to realize is the fact that apart from being a news channel, this is also a sanctuary for wisdom. Because one thing is, scripture says that iron sharpeneth iron, so a man will sharpen the countenance of his friend. So Dr. CM will bring his own perspective. Mr. Jonathan brings his own perspective. Madam Rita brings her own perspective, and then we all learn and make a better country. Mommy Diaspora, thank you very much. All comment section, thank you. And that's how a nation is raised. If you think that they are just playing at on CNN, you may be joking, or you think that they are just playing on Al Jazeera, they are joking. I mean, you can see what happened to Daniel Boala. With what happened to Daniel Boala on Al Jazeera, you can now see how human being can quickly twist and then change ground. And so coming here is to learn, is to get new information so that you can be able to run with them. And so that's why it's very important that we are able to achieve this solar panel donation drive. I call it a donation drive. Mr. Elvis is not begging for money. Is worth more than 11 million naira. But this is for us. It's our own donation drive. If we get the panel, it's for our good. I mean, imagine if there was no generator today. I'm very sure that Mike Arnold will not will not be able to connect, but there was a generator, and God help us, we were able to provide money for fuel. That's how Mike Arnold was able to connect. So let's get to a point where we don't need to spend money on fuel, but rather have a solar panel. And the account number is on the screen. Nigeria Watch Media, Zenith Bank, 122023850. Please, Nigerians, let's do our best. Let's do what we can do. I mean, for example, if there's no social media today, or if there are no news channel like this one, what happened in Delta State might have been covered. I mean, Mr. Jonathan was saying that why now? It happened now because we need to understand how generations evolve, and also how culture also evolve and then improve. And I think it is very important to understand that even in the scriptures, they were traditions, they were culture, but those things evolve over time. Now, the God of Abraham is the God of Isaac, and that same God of Abraham and Isaac is not different from the God of Jacob. So things evolve. The way Abraham lived his own life is different from the way Isaac lived, even though Isaac did not throw away the landmark and then now going to Jacob. So tradition also evolve. Okay, when you sit in Delta State, even though it's been done several times or for several years, What should have been done better? What should have been done better in that place? Now you now see the desecration of a tradition. I mean, I speak about tradition here because I mean you all know that I'm a Yoruba man from Oyo State. There is this Owe Yoruba that I always listen to on Instagram. There's this Yoruba this Oyo State man that always post Owe Yoruba, and once I hear those things, it touches to my bone. Traditions can be felt, they can be lived, but also as generation evolve, as generations goes by, how can we better our tradition? Because the younger generations are coming. What works in your father's day may not work in their own day. So how can we make things better? Some days ago, I saw Mr. Elvis posted about what happened in the palace when they brought him Pella, right? And several things happened, and now questions are being raised and things like that. That's the tradition. You cannot do it. You cannot go, you cannot desecrate it. And so now these men, I just see them as virtuous. I don't want to use I don't want to use a kind of word that may sound very heavy. Why must you do this? It's tradition, well and good, but what could have been done better? How should we have improved on our traditions and culture so that it can be well received, so that it can be well accepted? Dr. CM said here sometime during the election and after the election about how they can, I think he wanted them to name either a library, and then you gave a name to that library, that this library should be named this, and if you don't know that somebody gave that name, that's the acceptance of culture and the people. And that's what people all over the world come and they come visit, they see. Can this be presented to the international world as a tradition, as a culture? But I mean, I can only speak few on this because I don't want to go beyond some lines and raise some issues here. But with what data said have done, I think they were apt to have taken the decision they have taken. And that goes back on what Mr. Jonathan was saying earlier. See, for how much you care to love your tradition, it is in the constitution. Now the orb of that place is being arrested, right? He's going to be arrested. The chief is going to be arrested. And I think I hear Madam Pasha earlier saying that this one is above this. In as much as it is enshrined in your constitution, that's how it will be. But what is the root cause? Most of these, our traditional ruler also, they have sold their birthright. Most of our traditional rulers, they have sold their birthright. Look at what happened in the UK just 2 days ago. You see how the prime minister, there were things that the king did that the prime minister cannot challenge because that is a throne, and they have done their tradition. But we are destroying our own tradition, desecrating it, because our leaders, our traditional rulers, most of them are now, it's saddening what is being done to so many thrones. Thrones. Do you know that people in a village may not listen to a politician, but once the Oba messenger go to the market and say, Bereo, Obankpeo, that means listen, the king is calling, they no born anybody father well, not to listen to the king. But can that happen today? No, because those things have been destroyed. That is what we suffer in our country. Once these criminals, these politicians, they get there, they desecrate everything. Look at what happened in Lagos State during the election. Oro people, they desecrate it because of one man. So that's what we suffer when you have people putting their hand into these things and our leaders allow them. So I only wish that we can do better as a country and as a people, and also be able to do well for the women. Do well. Without a woman, I won't be speaking today. Somebody carried me in a home for 9 months, and here I am today. The world rely heavily on women. The world rely heavily on women. And so we need to do better as a man, protecting both your wife and your children, female and male, everywhere you go. Everywhere you go. I am very sure that the chief in that place will not allow such thing to happen to his own daughter. I am very, very sure. But how can we do better with our tradition and our culture? Then on Mike Arnold, thank you very much for showing up. We appreciate you. I would have asked him a question, but I mean, maybe we'll look forward to seeing him again. But Nigerians, like he said, although we are looking at the next election, but honestly, like Madam Rita always say, yeah, most of us have said here, election may not cut it for Nigerians. Election may not cut it for us. Nigerians, our country is being destroyed. Look at today. It took an investigative journalist to go out, even when AIT arise. They were not there to cover that story, Mr. Elvis. I'm not sure if they covered that story, but you were there on ground at 3 a.m., 9 a.m., covering that news. I'm not sure if Arise covered it, or TVC covered it, or maybe AIT covered it. But you went ahead and do your part. Now, they now brought water to that. They now brought the firefighter to that place. No water. You cannot try that in the UK. You cannot try that in Ghana. How can you leave your station without water in your tank, and you are going to go and rescue people that are being caught up in fire? It's like you are telling me that you are a doctor, but you left your stethoscope at home. Or you are Mr. Elvis Oniedigi as an investigative journalist, and then you left your camera at home. With the range of camera that he said, it's just like that. How can a firefighter, you took your truck and there's no water? And they are celebrating Ramadan. And these guys celebrating are the ones that have ruined the country. We have a long way to go, Nigerians, until we arise and do the needful. We may not have a country. Thank you very much, Mr. Ellis.
Thank you. Thank you, my brother. Give us a Madi. That's what we see. That's what we see. This is the country where we find ourselves. I appreciate every one of you on the panel. You're giving your submissions. God bless you all. We are going to have our final submission now. The account number is right there on the screen. Today, nobody have submitted, or rather supported. We are looking forward to receiving one or two responses from you guys. God bless every one of you. Press on the like, help us to share. But as we are rounding up, I would like to quickly play these few videos here so that we can round up with this. All right. But let's start with this particular one here.
In everything you do.
1 minute, guys. I'm trying to get the video that I'm looking for. Okay, let's start with this.
12,132 too high. This morning, no. I go buy fuel and I say fuel now 1,400 naira. Wait to just wait to those of I say make we bear because this country they favor on now. When I say make we bear, it go good. Wait, I want to know something. In Venezuela, minimum wage in Venezuela now 200,000 naira. Fuel per liter now 30 naira per liter. Wait to in Libya, yeah, Libya for African country, yeah, Libya, minimum wage is 300,000. Fuel per liter now 50 naira. Wait to in UAE, minimum wage is 2.1 million naira. Fuel per liter is 300 naira. Wait to in Nigeria, minimum wage is 70,000. Fuel per liter is 1,400 naira. Now God go punish all of us now. Make we bear suffer be.
See any aspirants, they come Yoruba land, come campaign. They go, they threaten, say, you don't want to see any aspirants, they come Yoruba land, come campaign. Because they get a candidate. which is Bola Ahmed Tinubu. But whomever they send Sunday this kind of bad message, you are setting a very bad precedent. Not spoil tomorrow, today. The question when Sunday not they ask himself, be saying, Sunday Igboho, do you think only Yoruba votes go fit make Bola Ahmed Tinubu victorious? Because no right thinking human being go do that thing or give that threat when you the threaten so. In all that tribes, that they force the same Bola Ahmed Tinubu through our throats. But in his region, nobody should come there to come and campaign. It's not good though. It's not good. It's not good. Remember, now slave that they send any message, he go.
Wọ́n dẹ̀ bí bàbá tèmi dá èmi ò dẹ̀ kí n sọ máa lè màá wá sọ fún ẹ wípé gbogbo stéètì pátápátá tí ń jẹ́lẹ̀ Yorùbá ní gbogbo Nàìjíríà yìí gbogbo bẹ̀ la máa gbé Òbí wọ̀ gbogbo bẹ̀ la máa gbé Àtìkù wọ̀ tá dẹ̀ máa support wọn but tó ìyá tiẹ̀ náà bá wá yí tí wọ́n dẹ̀ bí bàbá tiẹ̀ náà dá tàbá tí wá wà ní campaign yẹ kó kó àwọn boys yẹ wá kó wá dábẹ̀rù pé sọ pé fẹ́ wá dàrú yẹ kó wá dábẹ̀rù ìgbà yẹn ló máa mọ̀ wípé ìjọba ológun kọ́ là ń lò ní Nàìjíríà yìí ìjọba àwarawa ni tí wọ́n pè ní democracy kò dẹ̀ sí èèyàn kankan.
Kọjọ rèé wo fáyìn náà.
Ẹjọ́ ìdájọ́ mọ́ Àtìkù Òbí wèrè aṣáájú ọ̀la for second time beyond 2027 100%. Àbáfí àlá after ọdún mẹ́jọ aṣáájú àtúgbà bàbá abẹ́lọ́ fún another extra ọdún méjì lè àgbà ìlú bàbá àwọn tó bá ti wá torí ìyá ìgbòho ògbé Àtìkù wèrè kan àbóbí wèrè kan wálẹ̀ Yorùbá.
Olóyè Sunday Igboho sí Tinubu. So ti yé yín òótọ́ ni pé mo appreciate fact pé ẹ̀ ń sẹ̀sán fún olóore yín pé ó tu yín lẹ̀ àbí whatever fine but fún yín láti wá máa sọ wípé ẹni tán bá bí dáa kó gbé Àtìkù àbóbí wá irú ọ̀rọ̀ wo nìyẹn sẹ́yìn lẹ́ ń bọ́ wálẹ̀ Yorùbá ni ẹ wá ń pé ẹni bá bí dáa kó gbá Àtìkù àbóbí wèrè kan wálẹ̀ Yorùbá sẹ́yìn lẹ́ mélòó ní ilẹ̀ Yorùbá sẹ́yìn ilẹ̀ Yorùbá tọ̀dọ̀ tí yín nígbòho àbí ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ti agangan nílẹ̀ Yorùbá lókè Ìbàdàn bí àbáwọn ilẹ̀ Yorùbá tó kù àbẹ́rẹ́ wa gbà mí ni ẹni tán bá bí dáa kó gbá Àtìkù àbóbí wèrè kan wá Tinubu gan ò lè sọ bẹ́ẹ̀.
Even Nollywood actors. Relax and you respond, Tinubu is fixing Nigeria. Relax.
Tinubu is fixing Nigeria.
Relax.
Tinubu is fixing Nigeria.
Tinubu is fixing Nigeria. For those people who do not know me here, my name is Bobby Michaels. I'm an actor and filmmaker from the Nollywood industry. For 6 years, I've worked with the great state of Imo State. I've worked with the governor there as the special advisor on entertainment. And I'll say one thing. I am here speaking to you out of passion. I have a lot of passion for the great president of Nigeria, who today remains one of the greatest names to ever have run the country, Nigeria. Nigeria is a very complicated place, I'll tell you that. Complicated because we have different people, different ideas, different understanding, and different ways of life. But we have a man who has put all of this together and is making Nigeria proud again. I'll tell you one thing. I speak to you as a Lagosian. I was born in Lagos. I saw, when I first came back to Nigeria, I came back to Nigeria at the time when Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu was the governor of Lagos State. And I saw the transformative things that he did there. The Lagos I left, when I left Nigeria, was different from the one I met. And that is why today, I will tell you that if you are here in this room, please, I want you to continue to have passion for Nigeria, passion for the president. Please, the president is the best thing, the greatest thing that has happened to Nigeria as a country. I do not care what the media or whoever, or the naysayers say, or the people who are there trying to downgrade Nigeria. I don't care about that. My group, Relax, Tinubu is fixing Nigeria. Our job is informative, basically informative. At the moment, we have a book which is coming out very soon, which will show you 301 of the achievements of our great president. This president is not sleeping. This president has never slept. This president is working tirelessly for the great state of Nigeria. I want you all to continue to believe in him, to continue to put out your strength, put out everything that you have to support the man, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the great Jagaban of Nigeria. That's it. Support him, believe in him, and I can tell you by God's divine grace, Nigeria will get there. Amen. God bless you all.
Mr. President, arise. Mr. President, arise Nigeria. Are you optimistic for your meeting today with the Prime Minister? Yeah. What's top on your agenda?
Prime Minister, what will you do to help with rising petrol prices? Prime Minister, are you going to pledge to rejoin the EU?
Prime Minister, what is top on your agenda for Nigerians? Prime Minister, what's top on your agenda for Nigerians?
Mr. President, will you be talking to the Prime Minister about Nigeria's security situation?
Out of 100% Nigerians, you can only convince just 1% in Nigerians with your platform. And that one that call himself, what is it called? Advocate. I don't know if he's advocate. We never confirm what he's called himself. We don't know yet until come and say I'm so person. You understand? Even activist or advocate, I don't know yet. Me, when I know your English, I go let you know say in no wise. That one you will get platform, we get page where they post. You they post because of your own pocket. You know, post because of better Nigeria. Sure you understand? And listen very well. You know, say this is the second time now. We have started again. We don't start. You that you call yourself, you think that you will be making video to be convincing, what is it called, youth or Nigerians. You cannot, because Nigerians, they are educated. All of them, they are wise. They know what Mr. President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed is doing now. They know that you people is because you, like call yourself advocate, they don't give you attention. That is why you are making a video back to back. Don't worry, we will soon start. Election never starts. By the time the election will start, you will know that yes, boss day. You are just starting your own life with on social media. You know, it never reach 1 year. Keep that one aside. You when we say get paid, call yourself blogger. I know say you get your own candidates. Tell me if your candidates are my own candidates, who is the position to rule Nigeria that we delivered? Yes, tell me. And you that you have been following all those people. If you guys have candidates, bring the candidates. Come and show me that this is your own candidates. You guys don't have candidates to provide. This only man that can tell us, can show us, and deliver and make this Nigeria more better than before. You are telling your 0.5% is not even up to 1%. You are telling them that this is that. All of them don't know. They don't know say all your posts na campaign. You that call yourself advocates, all your voice na campaign. Sure you understand? But all being real, say me say video for them. I go swear for you now. Now for me Nigerians, I go swear for you now. I'm not only letting you. Worry. It's not by the Shebeloshi. Social media. You have your platform, I have my platform. Let's go there. Yes. Asiwaju, your mandate, we shall stand. But
all right. The other one I want to play now, I'm not sure when this video was done, why it was done, and what is actually happening here. But the only thing I'm sure about that it happens in Nigeria. But what the video is all about, I don't know.
gurin biki la ilaha illallah a garin Kano abun har ya kai haka inda ba a gurin biki la ilaha illallah inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi raji'un jama'a banda mata ayi hakuri ya sare ta wallahi inna lillahi wa inna ya sare shi da suka muku jama'a ga wasu can mata inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi raji'un ayi hakuri ba mana wallahi ya sare shi inna lillahi wa inna ana ta sare mata a garin Kano me ya faru inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi raji'un wannan
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have. Let's have our final submission.
Mr. Elvis, this one where you bring last now, all these videos, this one will be 2 minutes talk now.
I know, but let's manage it inside 2 minutes.
See,
He wants us to remain on 2 minutes. He comes start another program again.
That guy, that actor, I know his last name is Oji.
Zach Oji.
Zach Oji. You see,
Okay, I give you guys 30 minutes. Somebody needs to moderate it. 30 minutes.
Okay.
30 minutes. If not, one person will talk for 15 minutes.
Okay. Let me quickly drop this. Then you people continue. You see, there is, I always say, do not generalize. Look at what Sunday Igboho said. All this video we watch now, they're all Yoruba people countering him, even warning him. He dare not say it.
That was him.
Yes, please.
Before there's even one that I sent to Mr. Elvis. There was a line that man dropped. They said Tinubu himself. I wish Mr. Elvis can play that one. They said last one I said to him. That one is, the guy was just on point. Go ahead, sir.
So you see, that's why it's not good to generalize. Igboho is not speaking for Yoruba people, but people will just lash on it. Now look at the video. It's even Yoruba people again that are taking it upon themselves to warn him that what is he talking? The one that spoke English or the one that said the entire Yoruba voted for Tinubu, he no go win. Yet you want to go and force city boys on some Igbo people to vote for Tinubu. Why you don't want to accept? Anyway, well, I'm so happy because that is the way it is. To me, it's up to nothing. They're just making noise, just nuisance. But the one that got me really worried is those Zach Oji. That one was not done in Nigeria. I think I saw London Hilton. Maybe somebody, I don't know whether somebody saw it with me, when they were showing like the room where they were doing that. I don't think that was done in Nigeria. These are people, I believe it's abroad. These are people that must have visited the UK, entered the underground tube or the public transport system or even driven by Uber or cars. And then they see the light, open every tap, no matter where it is in UK, it must be hot water, cold water, and it's running. Obviously, they must have stayed overnight, maybe in one hotel, and everything is okay. Yet, with their clear eyes, then they talk, and their, what they call themselves, with their full chest, they're still talking of Tinubu. Relax. Tinubu is fixing Nigeria. You see why God? That's why sometimes I say this God, I wish God will delegate in power to me. For one day, all these people will just sleep, they won't wake up. All of them. But I'm not God. God, please say, CM, I give you this power, act on my behalf. Use them. To be honest with you, Nigeria go to harvest corpse every day. Then go just say all those people where they campaign for Tinubu, then they sleep, then they wake up. How can you wish somebody this type of thing? How can electricity zero? Nothing. And it pains me. That's why sometimes I believe that the real problem Nigerians have is that those people where they rural area, maybe you give them one bag of rice, you never see how a civilization should be. Their own nada rice. Make we know too they blame them. But what of people that came out that are abroad collecting 120 to go and wish Tinubu continue? Meanwhile, you are hiding here. It's a shame. I thought that the essence of life is if you see the light, you show it so that others will find their way. than people will come abroad, see the way things are happening, and they're relaxed, feeling happy with the healthcare system, education, everything. Yet they are wishing Tinubu on Nigeria. I don't know. Only thing is that God give me that. I wish I had that power. Or there's something, one powder I go carry for hand. I just pretend the enter, join them. People go think, say, na new member. And I just blow them for air, then disappear. All of them go just by there. I don't care. Because this is evil. It's enough for you to be inside the bush. Yes, inside the rural area, they wish Tinubu, than for you to come in a civilized world like I am, living in Europe. I could wish Nigeria to continue with Tinubu. Thank you. Give us a
You know, it was even better that you said your own. I was telling somebody yesterday that every day, what goes on in my head about these people, I cannot say to anybody. What goes on in my head every day about these people. But I mean, like you said, I just feel that I also have that power. Mr. Jonathan, you can go ahead, sir.
Yeah, you see the guy.
I'm not supposed to buy people, but this time na me go buy them because there's nothing you can do.
It has gotten to that now. See the guy that was speaking, the one that Zach Oji sat beside him, he stood up. I don't even want to bother to know his name. He said Tinubu is fixing Nigeria, and he was imploring.
No, he said relax. Relax.
Tinubu is fixing Nigeria,
and they will bring out a book.
Just look at that.
So a book will now tell you what he's doing, right? It's a book.
That was so perplexing. He said he was imploring the people in that room that they should have passion for Tinubu. I just said, you know what? Go and have passion for your wife and your mother.
Can you compare this to 2008 Obama? The passion was organic.
This is these people, that's why, see, that's gotten to a point now where this Tinubu should be there to show them. These people must get to the point where a point of no return. Because it's like a sheep that is going to be slaughtered and somebody is trying to rescue the sheep. And the sheep, the person that is holding on to the sheep knows that this sheep has been captured. And I have the opportunity to rescue this sheep. But he refused. He continued to carry that sheep until to the point where the sheep, was slaughtered. This is just these people. They refuse to listen until they will get to that point where, and who will do it for them? It's Mr. Tinubu. Mr. Tinubu, because I don't know what will change the mind of these people. And what is so perplexing about it is that they are not illiterate. These people they are not illiterate. I mean, like as in stark illiterate. Even illiterate can reason better than these people. Igboho is getting woto now, and I love it. One of the things that Yoruba people, not necessarily Yoruba people, Nigerians in general, they don't want you to take them for granted.
Mr. Jonathan.
Nigerians,
Mr. Jonathan.
Nigerians, see, you remember, just let me say this. You remember the interview?
Mr. Jonathan, no, you will say it. You people are just talking on Igbo. What about that idiot, Lege, whether they call him, where they talk
Gege.
Lege. The one last video where Nigeria was, may not be Lege, be that. Tinubu friend now.
His name is Legana. Is it relevant in the scheme of things? I forget a character like that.
See, that guy, that Igboho, it's just so disappointing the way he carried Nigerians or Yoruba people for the past 4-5 years. And many people rallied behind him. And to have fallen now like a pack of cards is unbelievable. Because of what?
Mr. Jonathan, I disagree with you on that. Igboho is not falling now. Igboho is, why are you saying Igboho just... It's Tinubu that sponsor Igboho. I've been saying this thing to get presidency, to disturb Buhari, to get president, and then compensate the Yoruba people. Why are you saying he has fallen? He has done his bit. Tinubu is president today. You will talk say Yoruba people fall for them. They don't know say now waiting there behind.
So listen. You know why that is not entirely correct. You see, you know why that is not. Tinubu saw an opportunity and he capitalized on it. The same thing that we have been saying, and which is very, very possible. We cannot say entirely now, but it's very, very possible. And that is Mr. Tinubu using Nnamdi Kanu for political gain. But he's weighing it. Mr. Tinubu is weighing it. He's looking at his options. That man, Tinubu, is looking at his option. He has the card in his hands and he doesn't want to waste that card. He only releases cards when he knows that this card is going to work for him. He released Igboho's card. He saw an opportunity and he grabbed it. See, Igboho since 2020, 2021, when all this story started, do you know the people that has worked with Igboho all across? Professor Akintoye and their likes. So you mean that Igboho fooled all of them? All of them work for Mr. Tinubu. Professor Akintoye now, who is now in exile. Do you know the battle that the old man has fought so far, up to this moment? He wrote, don't even say that. Tinubu just saw an opportunity. The same card. He holds that card now. He's only looking for the right moment to throw it down for Nnamdi Kanu. He's weighing the option. But the way he's looking at it, he's seeing that the Northeast is not going to fall. Even if he released Nnamdi Kanu today, the Northeast will still not follow Tinubu. And he's looking. You think he's not aware of this city boys thing?
No, Southeast, not Northeast.
I'm sorry, Southeast rather. You think Mr. Tinubu is not aware of this Southeast or what is going on? He's in charge. He's following it back to back. And he's waiting, looking for the right moment. If he sees the slightest inclination, the slightest opportunity that the Northeast will follow him, he will release that card. He will release Nnamdi Kanu. But as it stands right now, things are not going in that direction. So he's ready to hold on to that card. If it means that he will not release it before the election, he will not release it. So for Igboho, it's not entirely correct that it was Tinubu. No. So it was Tinubu that made them to go and destroy his house. 2 people died there. DSS came after so many people. Did you follow the story?
Mr. Jonathan, what you said now was even racking around my head in the morning. So that means that the red oil of those people that were within was just wasted. For nothing sake.
So Igboho was ready. Igboho was ready for people to buy. Just because he wants to work for Mr. Tinubu. Even if you want to buy people, the way and manner at which those people buy, it doesn't. We can't. Our brain we are sharper than that. We have gone. No. That can't fly.
Mr. Jonathan, no problem.
Yes. See, when this thing started, at that time when this thing started, you will recall Mr. Tinubu was not even sure whether he's going to get the.
He knows. No one. We will talk about that one later. Let's just say.
Anyways,
Madam Patricia.
Anyways, see, let me just say this. That is the reason why you see that trip. All we have to do is just to debunk their lies and expose all these people. We can't stop doing that at every opportunity that we have. We just have to expose them as much as we can. All their lies about Tinubu going to London, signing, bringing investment, there is nothing. He didn't bring anything.
Mr. Jonathan, we'll come back. Let's just manage this 30 minutes and everybody. Then we'll come back for.
All right.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Madam Patricia, if you are there, if you are not there, Madam Rita, please. Madam Patricia, are you there?
I'll be there, but it's like, yeah.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
I never talk for this Tinubu matter for London. Anyway, I think I was the first person long time when they announced this invitation. When I say Tinubu, they go sign out Nigeria. That was what he did now. I said a long time ago when he got that invitation. Then I mentioned that he was going to, yeah, sell off the remaining one that remains. That's what he has gone to do now. Nigerians now will be now brought back, and as Mr. Jonathan analyzed yesterday, not only Nigerians, anybody, and I can tell you now that it's not only from London, only from UK now they will come. All of the other ones, like all these places where me sell dey and all the ones where you get king and all those, all of them they be in-laws and all of them they intermarry. So the year two now, so now they will carry their own to go drop out for London. For London, they will do paper for Ankara and come down for Nigeria. That's so it go be now. Where would they wait? Because for UK to be the one that is issuing the paper that will that will prove that these ones are that they are illegal immigration in UK. That means that Nigeria not get any this thing now. We are not a sovereign land, even though when they are saying it, Nigeria is a sovereign land. Yeah, for sovereign as well. So this is just the proof that what we have been saying here is all true. Nigeria is not a nation as some people thought it to be. So that's what it is. It's a shame that now, even at now, at this time, that Nigerian media, they are still calling it that they have brought investment to Nigeria. They said they are still saying that they have signed a lot of investment will come to Nigeria even after all these things that has been exposed. I don't know who they think they are deceiving. I think they are deceiving themselves. So that's what I can see. I'll leave it there. Again, no, Madam Rita, talk. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Patricia. The thing don't tire person. Madam Rita, are you there?
Yes, I am here. I know we
Okay.
have
Fire that
30
your 5
minutes.
minutes, man. Your 5 minutes, man.
Okay, 5 minutes. Okay, what did I say?
Yes.
I was trying to respond to Annabelle regarding this culture and tradition. Yes, at some point, there are certain practices, I believe that could be expunged or improved. And I'm believing that the original essence of why most of these traditions are laid out wasn't for something bad, or the fact that maybe they hated women. And this is something that we should really, really speak about, because there's a lot of people like Annabelle, they just don't understand it. And if we don't speak about it, our culture will just phase away, and then they will embrace foreign cultures. So we have to identify the fact that there are some parts that are very unfair, and there's some parts that probably needs to be expunged or changed or possibly explained properly, so that people can get the best interpretation. Because what happened in Ozoro Kingdom, from what I'm reading, the different texts everywhere, is it has been overridden by this some certain men that cannot control their libido, and they use the culture as a yardstick, or the traditional practices as a yardstick for their I'm trying to look for a very proper word because we're on the internet, for their untamed, let me just say untamed libido or bad behavior. Yes, it's the same way people are using religion now, Christianity or Islam now, and they intertwine it with politics, and they now, twist things and let the people know that, oh, remember that our God said anybody, that is not part of us is an infidel. So Muslim ticket is the best ticket, because they will care about the Muslim, they'll care about, us going to heaven and all that. So it's all manipulation, because it's a lie. It's there, but the purpose in which it was created was not what they're using it for. So the thing is, it depends on who is practicing it. It depends on the people, the kind of people who are accepting it, and depends on the purpose in which that culture or that tradition was created. right? So, Annabelle, it is not everyone. Perhaps, maybe if you identify a particular one and then you ask the question and you wonder, like, okay, what does this mean? You know, why was it created? You know, because it's a very, very broad topic. You know, I cannot just pick one holistically. For example, I know in the Igbo culture, I don't know, I think the Imo state governor, whether it's Imo or Abiasi, I can't remember now, they stopped it Osu issue. Some communities are still practicing Osu. Oh, don't marry that girl because she's an Osu. Don't marry that guy, he's an Osu. It's a form of caste system. I think it's a form of class thing. And over the years, it now evolved. And then the people who are on the upper class made it feel like these people are not part of us, or these people are slaves, or they have some sort of bad omen, those kinds of things. Over the years, it evolves. And sometimes people elevate it to a level where it wasn't, that's not what it was originally. You know, I think that's how everything is in this life. When it comes to culture, rules and regulations and laws, whether it's religion, even traditional practices, or even what we see on a daily basis, everything changes. So it depends on who is upholding it. And that's why I'm so happy the Delta State governor has apprehended the community head, because he's the custodian of their culture. He had the opportunity to tell his chiefs or the other people, like, okay, this is what's going to happen. This should not happen. So you see, so this is taking accountability, and it shouldn't just end there. We just don't want to hear arrests. We just don't want to hear, oh, they've arrested a cluster of boys. I mean, look at all the videos. It's probably the entire community. So every parent from every community should be called out. If they're not called out, they take their sons. Then maybe they will take it seriously. Because hearing about this is not enough. Because women have not been screaming louder. It's not enough. And the Delta State governor, as something as serious as this, it could also affect, you know, people even coming to Delta State. They're talking about tourism. Nobody wants to come to Delta State because they will associate Ozoro Kingdom like, oh, Delta people, they have one kind
even
of
investments.
They rape women. Excuse me?
I said even investments opportunities.
Yeah. So you know, so it's getting a ripple effect, and like I use the word SEEN. If people are not seeing that there's repercussion for this kind of behavior, if some traditional rulers are not saying what will happen to this traditional ruler under the laws of Nigeria, other traditional rulers would not take heed. If the people of Ozoro Kingdom, those boys, if you know you cannot identify, because you can't identify everybody, so what you should do, Delta State governor, go to that kingdom and arrest every single parent from every single home in that community where it happened. When everybody's gathered in the market square, then they will know that it's a serious issue. Yes, they will know it's a serious issue. What do you think would happen to those girls? They're scarred for life. They are scarred for life. Imagine that girl is your daughter. Anybody here who's seen with our culture before, and you're not seeing anything wrong, or you're trying to make an excuse, I am saying it's going to happen to all your daughters. Something like that will happen to them. Then you will feel it.
Madam Rita, thank you.
We need to go that deep. Excuse me, I need to say, because this is an important issue. Those girls need help. They're scarred for life. Imagine that is your daughter. So that is why people like Annabelle will say, what is wrong with our culture? Is it that they hate us? Because we're not speaking enough. We're not doing things enough. What the government is not doing enough, and it is seen that this is being done. If not, next year, it's going to happen. Another kind of Ozoro will happen in another community. We will see it. All of us are here. We will see it again, because nothing happened. This is just the press, and it will go to voicemail after, and you and I know it. So that's how channels like this, we should be talking about it. If you're on social media, you're a man or you're a woman, you should talk about it. The governor must come out, the community head must come out, the commissioner of police must come out. We need to see the arrest. We need to see them disgraced, because those girls were videoed. Those girls are scarred.
Thank you.
We're not mad enough. The men, men that have daughters, or you have wife, you love your wife so much. You love your mother so much. Your daughters are your little princess. You love them so much. So if you don't speak now, God help your daughters. God help the female children of Nigeria. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Madam Rita. Thank you. Madam Rita, don't para. It's really sad.
In fact, see, she even brought something. I picked something from her submission now.
Yeah.
You know, I wanted to leave this tradition Ozoro thing, but she has a way of bringing someone back. So she succeeded in doing that. See, even the men of that community, if they are true men, they should be the one now that should be out because they have mothers, they have sisters, they have nieces, they have aunties all across. It is the men that should champion just even leave the government. It is the men. So you cannot.
Mr. Jonathan. Mr. Jonathan. Okay, give us a mandate. Please speak to us. Mr.
Thank you.
Jonathan.
Thank you very much.
5
I
minutes.
think also what she also brought up is the fact that I think maybe where this is where people like Mommy Diaspora will be of great importance. The older women teaching the younger women, the older men teaching the younger men of value now, what we stand for, what we stand for as a people, because that young lady asked a question. So but I thank Madam Miller for towing that line and then trying to educate about what we stand for as a people. But I think also that, like I said earlier, we need to do better as generations evolve. How can we also teach our traditions and our culture to people where it's not being sold and then accepted? We need to do that. And it is so critical that our traditional rulers don't play to the gallery, because all of these things will come and bite us in the long run. These politicians don't mean well for us. Don't play with them. These guys are like serpents. Once they bite you for life. Now going to the Yoruba land. Well, I am waiting for Sunday Igboho. Whether it will be in Ogun State or it will be in Oyo State at the same simultaneously when campaigns are going on. But I'm very sure that most of the things are coming from is coming from my great Oyo State. But I mean, I'm just waiting to see how I will be dealt with. But one thing for content creator, please, if anyone can do this, during that time that Sunday Igboho was agitating for Yoruba nation, people were quiet. If you can create a content and tag Sunday Igboho and ask him the blood of this person, the red oil of this person, the red oil of that one, that means we're just was it wasted or you traded them because of your ambition? Sunday Igboho, ẹ̀jẹ̀ àwọn tí wọ́n pa nítorí tiẹ̀, ẹ̀jẹ̀ wọn á bí ẹ́. The red oil will ask you and your generation. But we are waiting for you. We will see what you will do. What you have just said about Peter Obi, we will see what you will do in Yoruba land, because I know that even Lagos State, Peter Obi beat Tinubu in his backyard. And it will be repeated again in the coming election, if there is any. Thank you very much. I hear the mic.
Please let me recap. Just on this Ozoro show of shame, it has nothing to do with culture because it has been abused. That is not the culture of the people that set out. This thing must have been, yes, we know before the advent of social media, but it cannot be like this. This is pure abuse that made the state government to have to sort of, make a comment on it. The only thing what I will advise is, one, first, let them agree that 2026 should be the last time ever this type of thing should ever take place. Next year, since it's an annual something, it should be better organized, and then all the checks put in place. It should never happen again. You can't commit sacrilege and then you heap it on a culture. People will say culture. It has nothing to do. No culture shows the bad side of the people. No culture does that. Culture is to tell you that come and emulate what we do. This is the way we do it, and these are the reasons why it is done. There is no reason for this at all. You cannot subject a member of the opposite gender to inhuman, that's a humiliation, and then expect to come out and say it's a culture. No, it's not. I refuse to
Thank you, Dr. Sia. I just like the way you have put it perfectly well. I don't think anyone could have put that better.
Dr. Sia.
Hold on.
Dr. Sia.
Hold on, please.
There are a lot of things too we need to talk about.
See,
those culture. we
Doctor,
respect our tradition and culture, but those culture that would deliberately outline to say, women, you don't come out. There is nothing there. There is nothing, Dr. CM. So
you
those
see,
ones can be abolished. If you
No,
are
that
saying
one is
people,
different. Listen. That one is
see.
different.
Let me
Listen.
say this, Mr. Alabo,
Do you know,
Mr. Alabo.
I also have a culture. I say have a culture. There's a masquerade that comes. Children, it comes out at night, everything. The only thing is that you hear the voice, but you don't see it, all those type of things. Our fathers will say, that one is
Dr. CM,
different.
Dr.
To me,
CM,
that is pure because it does not abuse any woman. It's just that
Dr.
it's trying to
CM,
say,
can
for
you
your
hear
own
me?
health and safety. Yes, thank you. Yes.
Yeah. See, yeah, what Mr. Alabo, see, those things are wrong, first of all. But I was saying something, I was trying to say something. I want to put it out. What Dr. CM said earlier. I really want to, buttress it. You said these people are committing sacrilege, the height of sacrilege, and they are hiding under culture.
It's true.
In fact, the depth of your your knowledge is I don't know. They are committing sacrilege and they are hiding under culture.
Culture, it's true.
See, all this kind of culture that they will say women cannot come out, women cannot do this, they are fake. I can say it. They are all fake. Okay. The Oro festival, they will say all we know about Oro, because I'm from that part of Nigeria, all we know about Oro is that Oro no they come out during the day. Since I was 6 years old, nine I know. Oro, nobody see Oro. Nobody can see Oro. If you see Oro, that's Oro no they come, all sorts of things like that. And lo and behold, we saw Oro in the afternoon. Waiting happen. They say if Oro come, in fact, the threat is unimaginable. Like the whole community will buy. The Oba will do this. The people, everybody will buy. There will be massive sickness. There will be this if Oro come out in the all threat. When Oro came out in the middle of in the midday in 2023, how many people buy? How many sickness invaded the community? You see, all those things are just to tell you that those things are just their culture. No problem. Let them run their culture. But see, there is space for culture and there is space also for the people. You cannot be running this. This is total. This thing must stop.
Yes,
and
it
the
must stop.
people of
Yes.
Delta State, the governor, I'm saying it. I think I heard somebody say people have been arrested. Well, I hope so. But me, I've not seen anything. Maybe I will try to find some story to that effect. But I've not seen people. If Mr. Elvis I've seen any video or story about that some people are. Please let us see it. Maybe they will bring start bringing some relief here. But this
Well,
kind
Mr.
of
Ellis has played the video now, played the report now from one TV station.
that people have been arrested.
Yes, he played it here.
Okay, maybe I missed it. So that's good. But it's not just Nigeria now. People have been arrested. As my sister will say, it will just enter voicemail. You will not hear anything about it again. The way they tell us that bandits and terrorists have been arrested, they bring them to court one day, case closed. We are not seeing anything. We are not hearing anything again about them. That's the end of the matter. So it's just the space that we find out.
All right, let's round up, my people. Una do well. I appreciate you all. 5 hours on Saturday, not easy.
Now me watch now only me remain, I beg.
1 minute, sir. Just 1 minute, please. I gave you people 30 minutes within yourselves.
I know now me they moderate, but the way Jonathan and Dr. CM. Okay.
Go ahead, sir.
Just what I want to speak about is just to remind Nigerians and wake us up. Let us begin to plan on how we can come out together and hold our leaders accountable. That is another way for us to do it and have our free and fair election. But if we continue to remain silent like this, they have already seen us like a fool. So it's going to be difficult. They will continue to keep the rubbish plan they had. They have been in their own planning on how to rig the election. They will stick on that because they think nobody is ready. And if we continue like this, it means these people have taken over the country and there will be no way for us to take it back from them. So we must wake up and take this responsibility. Thank you, Mr. Najawash.
Okay, Mr. Alabo, thank you very much, and God bless you. Um, I hope we have that better Nigeria that you and I are craving for, crying for, and talking about every day. But by God's grace, I'm not sure say that one go work for us again because the word by God's grace they work for another area, but for this area, we don't to use them. We are not abusing it. Mike Arnold came here today. With everything he said, he was using indirectly to send message to Nigerians that nobody is coming to help you. You have to help yourself. That's what he was saying. So hopefully, we have that better Nigeria in 2027, but it's very, very slim. Let's be honest. As we speak right now, we are not sure which party or where Peter Obi will get tickets. We are not too sure. At the moment, we all stand by. If Peter Obi and his ADC people, they are twisting us just to confuse the satanic APC, that's fine. I love that. But if this whole thing is reality, my people, we have a long way to go. I played the video here yesterday. Peter Obi said he's not even sure if he will get the tickets. So, you know what that means? Although a lot of people reacted to it that Peter Obi is just saying it as normal. He's not sure, which is supposed to give hope to Nigerians that regardless of what, we are getting there, something like that. But still, we can't tell Peter Obi how to talk. For me, I just want to believe this whole thing is twist. Peter Obi and his people are trying to confuse satanic APC as they buy all governors, go their sides too. They don't can go buy their own people. They are doing it like for them to have the perception that Peter Obi will never get the ticket. Maybe they take eyes come on for a body. Last, they will give him the ticket. That's what I think. But for any reason, my thing cannot be truth. Go be asked to get my people. Now, we'll draw the curtain.
Wait, Mr. They no give.
Yes,
wait, thank you. They no give Obi the ticket. Make them forget them now. Make them forget all this one where they play. They're trying to gaslight people. Stop talking about Obi. Obi is Obi or nothing. They are just trying to play psychology on people. Is Obi or
but when
nothing?
you say if they not give Peter Obi the ticket, may they forget. Who you say may forget? Which one? ADC or?
I mean ADC now. Make ADC forget them. All of them. Make them forget.
And so you not fair concern us concern ADC now. So where will Peter Obi run from if they not give a ticket?
See, if they don't give Obi ticket, we all of us know say yes, Tinubu don't get his second term on a platter. Now Tinubu go win. Period. If they like, make them go bring saints from heaven as from that.
Okay, now I know where they talk. Obviously, nobody will succeed for ADC if Peter Obi not there. Yes, I agree with you on that. Nobody.
There's a lot of things we don't know. I'm so me they talk. There are a lot of things we don't know.
Yeah, I believe.
There are a lot of things.
Peter Obi. I believe say Mr. Peter Obi also is trying to play a kind of a reverse psychology. At this point in time, he's trying to manage the expectation. He doesn't want to heighten people's expectation. He's trying to play low, and there is nothing wrong in that. It's a sign of respect, saying that, you know what, he doesn't want to play overconfidence, saying that, you know what, I am not sure. It's a competition. I might, but it's still the main guy.
I have a question though.
Yes.
Okay, now let's now say that it's not reaching toward that direction. That Peter Obi was not given a ticket.
Yeah.
And they gave another person.
Yes.
And now we are saying that if they give another person, let's just forget it. Are we not going to say that Tinubu should continue and we will not rescue Nigeria?
He go win now. Nobody is saying that. He go win now. That's the reality. Except to stop him.
Naija watch no talk so. Tinubu no go win anything. Forget.
If Peter Obi not the ballot, Tinubu not go win. Who want beat am now?
Okay.
Who want beat am? But let's be honest, please.
See,
if Peter Obi not the ballot, Tinubu not go win. Who go win? Atiku.
You see, by the time other this man no go contest again. All those SDP chap and all this. What is the name?
I beg you.
I don't believe Nigerians.
Who know those people?
See,
if Peter Obi not the ballot, just rest. What are you saying?
If you say stealing it or rigging it, okay. But for somebody go to look with all.
Let me tell you, Oga, let's be honest to ourselves.
Oga, I try be honest to be honest with you. I try be honest.
If Peter Obi not the ballot,
yes.
Nobody go fit shake Tinubu. You not dey Nigeria. Nobody. Let's be honest. Nobody.
You think Mr. Tinubu they work sleepless nights for the past 3 years to ensure that Peter Obi no dey ballot, get political party, care about any other person.
You think other people would betray to Tinubu matter?
Peter Obi is an edict to Tinubu. He's an edict to him.
He's a big edict. If Peter Obi on decide today say he no want run again, every other person is, as far as I'm concerned, is inconsequential. What are we saying?
Anyway, time we tell Shabet, to me, I felt that Tinubu has been so battered.
The only thing why I see, let me tell you, even the people when they talk say they are the people they talk so
Yeah.
Oga CM, let me tell you the reality. If Peter Obi not get tickets or not get platform to run, or Peter Obi wake up tomorrow say he's not doing anymore, may leave on like that, Nigerians will move to Sowore. Many of you will argue this. I'm telling you, Nigeria will prefer Sowore after Peter Obi. Sowore is the next person.
But Mr. Elvis, you see, yes, majority will now. I agree. Majority will now move to Sowore, but that number of people is not sufficient. You see, we don't let it
to stop Tinubu, right?
Yes.
There's a news where they break. I don't know whether I don't see them. They say Tinubu by 31st March, anybody will get political interest, you resign from cabinet, and they say Wike is going to leave. How do you people see that?
Never get those things. News I not get.
I think I saw that thing too, that Wike may resign. I'm just saying.
Where you people saw it, it might be people that is looking for clickbait.
You see,
until I see it on mainstream media, I don't want to discuss it. Thank you. Leave that area. We don't have proof to read. Sorry. Not be I hear am.
Wait.
No, I don't want to discuss I hear am here, Oga CM. I beg. I don't want this platform to talk to I hear am.
But Naija watch. On the electoral law, the electoral law, that thing is there now. All ministers must resign before anybody that want to contest. Before
that's true, but this I hear am say, I know they do one for my platform, not verse. If we have proof, I will not discuss it.
I think I read it. It's like a write-up in one of the papers. But anyway, thank God, give us a mandate alluded to it too. So the thing is that somebody who has a political interest should leave the cabinet, like Femi Gbajabiamila. Yes, I read about him and
but that normally constitutionally, that's how it works.
So
if you have a political interest, you have to drop your sign your distance and drop your portfolio.
So what I wanted to say is that I'm smiling. That being the case, if we can resign, Shebi still dey PDP, go put in Pepe again for PDP presidential. Now
if we can resign from, in case you don't know, it's only two things. If we can resign from his current position, we go to PDP to run for presidency against Tinubu.
If it now they talk now, so this is a permutation for 2027. Now that is the direction I want us to.
It's a fake presidential candidate now. It's not a real one. Just to hold the place for Tinubu.
Okay. You know, they hold anything, we cannot go do that. Forget.
Tinubu don't life support. Listen, Tinubu. Anyway, make we
let's
leave
round
and
up.
so a lot of things go happen, Shad. Let's hope.
Anyway, any idea, we are inside. I hope we survive it. Thank you very much, everyone. Now, God will bless you. Now, thank you, everyone that came into the panel. I want to thank Mike Arnold for coming in. I already appreciate you privately. Thank you very much, sir. God bless you. Thank you, Madam Patricia, Mr. Jonathan. Give us a mandate. Our Dream Nation, August CM, Madam Rita. I appreciate every one of you. Thanks for coming in today. And those of you that super chatted the platform today, thank you, Madam Eugenia, Mr. Joseph OG, Saddam, Matthew, Edosoma, and Adelaja Ogumbi, my brother. And God, I will bless you, Mama people. Mother for Mommy Diaspora, thank you very much, Mommy. Appreciate you. Thanks for all that you do. Thank you, my brother. Abu Azi, appreciate you. Thanks for all that you do. Mother Stella Masevedo, thank you very much, my Mother Peggy Modi, Mother Eugenia, Mr. Johnson Emmanuel. Thank you. Anthony Ola. Thank you, Black Panther, my brother, Uyi Desmond, and many, many more. And God will bless you now. Press on the like, help us to share. Please, the account number is right there on the screen. Do your part. For the past 24 hours now, we've not gotten any support. And I'm not sure you like the fact that we have to spend heavily to run this broadcast like this. So tomorrow we might be coming out, but depends. If you not see me on air tomorrow, just know say maybe I just want to save money. To be honest, I'll just leave tomorrow out of it. Maybe I want to save money to continue again on Monday. It's not cheap. It's not cheap. I don't want anybody tell me say, Nigeria, what you get money now. If money where I get, they not say my account the children from Nigeria. Not that one they think they get, not be to the children money for fuel, for rubbish. For Nigeria, and I personally they get money. So I don't like when one or two persons says things like that. When the real time we want to support somebody, encourage somebody, they say you get money. Everybody that is here have money. In case you don't know, 98% of the people that is watch me from abroad. Everybody is living well. Everybody is doing well. That's just the truth. We might not have the money to compete with Satanism, but we have the money to live our comfort life. So, but does it mean if we need support, we can't help ourselves? Nobody wants to throw their money away. Nigeria is not working. That's the truth. That's the fact. I'm ending this show right now on generator. Does it make sense? I appreciate every one of you, my people. Now, God, I will bless you now. Endeavor to join us on Monday. But if I can come out tomorrow, except there's an emergency, a breaking news, maybe Shetima and Tinubu, they fight. If not, now Monday, I go your be my people. Thank you very much. God bless you. Good night. I'm back for now.
General important, class dealer, John is still alive, Lord. John Anyeye, be one them. Anyeye Toyota Crown, woman, woman go. Any pasa, mio, mio. Any pasa, mio, mio. Any pasa, mio, mio. Isu kama na neje, mio, mio. Agajakwe, nyambisanya. Efi anyamu, ojiri akabachi. Traditional Prime Minister, Dolomba, Monya Uchi, Aruaman Sentoko, Damugo, Emma Watchia, ABC Cheto, Dr. Gochi, Namana Wotu Waka Gemo, very contractor, Ajerobia, Pia one them, Ajer contractor, Ushimano, where Yeti Bansa.